Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get.
It's the motherfucking Good Guys podcast, man.
In it, bitch.
Episode 204.
Hey, we old as shit. Old as shit, gang.
Oh, this shit is crazy.
200 days old. 200 weeks old.
What's up with y'all niggas, man? Welcome to March.
Same shit, different toilet.
We 3 months into the year already. This year about to fly like a motherfucker, bro.
Man.
Quarter one almost over. If you ain't got off your ass, what you waiting on?
What you doing? What the fuck are y'all doing?
I got a question then.
What's up?
How do you think the rest of the year gonna pan out? We still got 9 more
Oh,
months.
like
Boy, it's been
Nostradamus.
lit.
Negrodamus.
I'm telling you, it's been. Woo! I'm waiting to see the next
I'm gonna make
Shannon.
$1 million
The
this year.
next Shannon Sharp interview. I want to see who the fuck he gonna bring out that.
Honestly, bro, I don't even want to think about where this country or where this world is going.
I ain't even bring up the country. I was just bringing it to blacks.
Yeah,
Like
I'm just living life, bro.
Reparations, goddamn.
I'm just living with this shit at this point. Shit, if that's coming.
We'll take it.
Uh,
Let's get into some shit that matters. Since we're talking about black people, we gotta
I'm
talk
black,
about
y'all.
we gotta talk about
I'm
the
black.
hometown and what's going on. Y'all, let me be a little more professional with this. Y'all heard about what's going on this week with the Bowser Plinto plan. Well, we heard about it probably a couple weeks ago, like a month ago, right?
Yeah.
It passed
Got an
this
update
week.
on it? What?
It passed this week.
Like pass? Like it's
in,
going to be in effect soon.
Nah, as in like it passed. I don't know if it's in effect immediately. That I
Probably,
didn't see.
probably not till
I
next
don't know if
year.
it's an effective immediately thing, but some of these things on this list are fucking crazy. It's crazy.
We talked about it briefly when it first dropped, but
I don't know what elementary school Bowser went to, bro. Who was her African American history teacher, bro? But like, I hope she ain't look up to, like Maya Angelou and Malcolm X and like
freedom fighters.
Shirley Chisholm. Like, I hope she didn't look up to them because,
don't nobody with them gums look up to them.
bro, it's no way you get out here and you sign into a law over your own people that fear is a cause to be arrested.
You know what my thing is with DC mayors, bro?
You sign that into power over your people that fear is a cause to be arrested, bro.
How are you a mayor in DC? Couple predecessors,
Chocolate City.
a couple predecessors ago was
Just 'cause it's
maybe the
changing,
greatest
right?
mayor of
Still,
all time,
mayor for
any
life.
city. I don't care what you're talking about.
Mayor for
Marion Barry gave a fuck about his city. The people that's high up, the people that's low down, everybody gave a fuck about it. I don't care what you're talking about. Crack, voted him back, because it's a reason for that. Like, people make jokes, comedians used to make jokes about Marion Barry and shit. But I used to
really
always
did
say,
shit for
it's a
people?
reason niggas voted him back type shit.
Like shit.
So I look at Shawty like, fuck is you doing type shit. Even the in-between, I think Fenty was after her, before her, or fucking Gray, one of them. They was leagues ahead of Shawty. Like,
There's no
had the
perfection.
kids on some summer job shit.
Right, and that's the thing. It's no perfection in politics, but bruh, when you in that chair, you supposed to do something better. You can't tell me you're wondering why 13, 14, and 15-year-olds are carjacking and stealing shit when you refuse to offer any summer programs.
What else they got to do?
For that same age range. That same age range, you don't offer no sports teams. You don't offer no crew, no summer jobs. You don't even offer no what's the word? Nobody want to do community service, but if it was something positive, like you go down to the shelter and pass out some shit, you would get a couple kids that would go do that just to get credits for school. At 13, 14 years old. So my thing is how you think, okay, the right answer is to sign a bill that's gonna make it harder for people already than it already is. Like, you criminalizing shit that's not gonna stop an actual criminal.
That's my
You know what I'm
thing.
saying?
They
Like-
think they targeting people that they not really targeting.
I'm gonna say it like this.
I said this before we started, right? The police ain't Batman, fool.
Nobody is bad.
Ain't no fucking master detectives out here that's just figuring the case out, looking at the scene, know exactly who did it, gonna be right 100%.
That, but more so just from
When you
my
put these
perspective.
bills into action and you just saying, oh, a mask makes you a criminal.
That right there.
Oh,
Hold on, let me pause you, bro. Because when you sit there and you sit in that chair and you say, all right, anyone with a face covering can now be arrested. The police are the sole decision maker in that. You're now pretty much saying, if I see a white guy or a light person, as long as that person don't make me
Don't look
nervous,
threatening,
don't look
yeah.
threatening, I'm not going to question them. But anybody who has any kind of threatening demeanor, they walk down the street with, they could be sick, They could be going to the hospital, just came from the hospital for someone else. You know what I'm saying? They could be working a certain job, or they were construction. They gotta cover this shit up. Different little reasons, but you telling me you're gonna now harass people just based on the concept of fear.
I got a question.
And that's nasty though. That's nasty.
So like, is COVID like gone?
I was just about to say.
I was about to
like,
say because some people have health
still wearing COVID masks out here.
That's still covering up most.
And
of
I know people like took advantage of the COVID mask a little
fear
bit.
Fear should never be just cause for any kind of criminal.
And
punishment.
it's crazy to do that once we've been seeing over the years
Fear?
all these Karen laws
Like
that's
you're
been
scared of
passed type
someone,
shit.
so they gotta get criminal prosecuted. Because you're scared of them. Nah.
So these Karens that been calling the
Right.
police and shit, we've been seeing a reform where that's becoming laws. Places like if you do this shit, you can get arrested type shit. How the fuck do we go from that a couple years ago to now? Those calls are justified.
Those calls being justified, or how the fuck do you go from the no chase policy where we actually got somewhere where you chasing person, you took their life over what? Ain't no dollars in the car, ain't nothing of value. Now somebody lost their life. To now y'all pretty much saying they can intentionally kill someone in a chase. What's going on? What's like, bro?
And that's really nasty because what that boy was down to is a fucking traffic stop. You saying you can kill people over a traffic
intentionally,
stop,
but
basically.
what makes it even more sick is you're saying the police are the sole, like they have the
judge, jury,
like
executioner
the
type
whole
shit.
reason of this being America, right? Checks and balances system, you know what I'm saying? Judicial, legislative, executive branches, you know what I'm saying? The whole reason we have checks and balances and shit is because when one person supersedes their power, somebody else supposed to say, "Oh, bro, you can't do that." So when the police pull you over and say, "Yeah, I want to kill you," and he smokes you,
No, it's crazy.
the judge supposed to say, "Oh, you went too far," or his police chief or whoever. If you gonna take that power away and say they could just kill any fucking body, what are we doing?
I was just talking to my peoples about this same thing for real. Like we go around, we act like America the biggest democracy. We going around spreading democracy all over the earth and all that good shit, right?
You just took DC back to some Alabama
Whole time,
1930
bro.
shit. Like, what's
We
that?
ain't in a democracy. We ain't in a republic. This is a fucking oligarchy. All the power it lands in a couple hundred people fucking hands at the end of the day,
And
bro.
they hold everything.
That's it. That's all. So if you understand that, then everything that they tell you otherwise
mind
is
you, it's
bullshit.
not supposed to be that dire.
Of course not. It's supposed to be
on
what
some
we
real
think
shit.
it is.
What you just said, it's actually treason for those people.
Exactly. The
If
whole reason that we
as
was
a country, let me say something real quick. If we as a country really address that, because you just made a really good point. If we as a country address that shit, those people will be hanged. You know what I'm saying, locked up, life sentences type shit.
instead
That's against the Constitution.
they
type
pull
shit.
the wool over our eyes, make this shit that they
took
doing
took
look like it's
democracy
what
and
it's
twisted
supposed to be. And now when we fighting back, it's like, or we just don't fight back, and we got what we got now.
We dumb, bro. We've been dumbed down over generations. So like even us sitting here talk about it, you got 10 people that's like, y'all niggas know what y'all talking about. Whole time we on point.
Look up the definition
Whole
of an
time we
oligarchy
point them
versus
up.
a democracy or a republic, bro. It's not what you gonna be like. Oh.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is like with some real shit, if we were really on our shit as citizens, as the police, as the military, if we were
wouldn't let this
actual
shit fly.
United States citizens, we would not be letting this shit rock. Like,
You
what we
know,
doing?
you know how they did that. Like, of course, you know how they did that shit, but like, it's the divisiveness in the country type shit. People, instead of banding together, white person, black person, like, damn, they fucking us both over. It's like, nah, I'm gonna keep you down. Fuck that they fucking me over too.
As long as you get
Long as you getting fucked over, I'm
That's
cool
the-
with it.
That's that crabs in the barrel shit. You gotta understand. If somebody wanted to fuck over both of y'all, that's how they would do
That's
it.
how they do it.
As long as you got your foot on his neck, I got my foot on yours. I got my foot on both y'all
Both
neck.
of y'all
Either
neck.
way, either way, nigga. Like, so we gotta change our perspective on the way we looking at this shit. Crazy.
Open your eyes, man, because that shit passed with no say-so from any of y'all.
Yeah, but what was really nasty, bro, is it passed 12-0. Like, 12 votes to 0. Now,
Unanimous.
one person had the moral discipline or the moral wherewithal to say, nah, this a little crazy.
There's only ever been one unanimous MVP in NBA history. And them niggas just voted unanimously to change
Like,
a whole
Let
city
me run down. I'm gonna run
without
down.
niggas knowing.
I'm gonna run down the nastiest 4 so far from the Bowser Pinto plan. Face coverings being criminalized. They're saying any items worn that cover most of the face are now criminalized with detention or arrest as the penalty. This includes, but it's not limited to hoodies, bandanas, and hijabs. The police will be the sole deciders of which face coverings are possible.
You know how nasty
Let's
that
break
is,
that
bro?
down. Bro, I can't-
Hijabs is a religious
Bro, it's
thing.
raining outside and I can't do this. If somebody get a little nervous, like, what are you doing? I can go to jail.
That hijabs is
So
religious
what,
thing.
what I stand down there for Trayvon Martin for, bro? Like,
So now if
Philando
you,
Castile, Sandra Bland, we doing all this protesting. My bad, bro.
go ahead. Nah, finish your point.
That was it. Cause we doing all this protesting, bro. Y'all gonna people get locked up for a hoodie.
That's a hoodie. Hijabs is like a religious thing,
religious
and they
thing.
take that shit seriously.
Seriously.
Like
It's
with
part of their culture.
so for you,
Even putting hijabs on it is racist as fuck.
bruh,
Racist as fuck. And
it's like
ignorant.
they green lighting this
It's
shit
really
though.
ignorant for somebody like Bowser. Cause that's it might not be a part of your direct culture, but you don't realize that's a part of your people. And you pretty much just let somebody else convince you that these people with jobs too. Oh my gosh.
It's
And
like
you just
some
went with it.
2001 era racism.
I think what the
That's
fuck was
crazy.
the point of you running for mayor? Was it to turn on your own people? Like
That's like a skit I see on Soul Plane or some shit.
I believe in God, bro. I believe when we go, you gonna have to sit before him and answer some questions and stuff.
My thing
Was
with
your
Bowser
plan
has
to turn on
always
your own
been,
people,
bro.
Like that's what you was doing?
Bowser don't give a fuck about certain wards, and everybody know that, man. She trying to get that downtown Northwest money.
Man.
I don't got nothing else to say about it.
Let's keep on a minute. Now I'm gonna get the rest of
Yeah.
the things off. Gatherings of 2+ people now criminalized. That means if you and your girlfriend walking down the street and they deem y'all a quote unquote threat, they could lock y'all up.
Stop and frisk.
If 2 girls are walking down the street, you're now saying that police can just snatch them up. Because this is what it says. Gatherings of 2+ people now criminalized. The police can now designate any neighborhood as high risk, allowing them to arrest innocent people for gathering in groups of 2 or more. If police suspect they might commit a crime, they can be fined or in prison. So you're telling me with 2 girls walking down the street, a cop driving by and just seeing him, he could be like, y'all look suspicious. He could just snatch both of them 2 up.
Or give them a fine.
Even if it's 2 boys walking on for football practice. You could just snatch both of them 2 up.
Oh, don't let it be 3.
Like, is this Louisiana or Alabama back in the 30s? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
And I keep comparing this shit to other shit. How do we have a world where the stop and frisk thing happens in New York? We all collectively decide maybe this is not the best thing to
wild
do.
as shit,
Yeah,
Right.
we stop that, and then now in the nation's capital, we
I'm gonna get on this one real quick. Cause you want point. You want point. I just don't want to take too long on rattling them all off. Killing car chase suspects now legal. Police can now kill suspects during car chases, a practice that is currently banned. The police will become the sole decision maker about life and death, regardless of guilt or innocence. And that last part is what I got the biggest problem with. Again, what is the point of a democracy or a judicial system where if somebody fuck up, they got to go before a judge?
You know
what is the
what's-
point? Hold on,
Go
just 2 seconds. What's the point of signing in and say the police are the sole decision makers?
You know what's so nasty about
Guilty
that
or
last part?
innocent.
You know what's so nasty about that last part?
Man.
You know they wrote the shit up one way, had some lawyers look at it and was like, you know what?
That's high. That's
We
cool.
gotta add that we giving them this power to make that decision because
Yeah,
see,
just
th-
make
this-
it illegal.
Regardless of guilt or innocence is the nastiest line I've ever fucking
Cause you know what
seen on
that
a
do?
bill.
That stopped the lawsuits. Cause we already told y'all
It's
the
on
decision
the-
is with
even,
them.
even
Whatever
if you
decision
innocent.
they made.
So
yup.
you telling me even if somebody innocent, if the police kill him, they go free.
They
And
go
y'all telling
free.
me that's the
Yeah,
way.
like your
Family can't do
sue.
nothing.
But that's how it should be in the nation's capital. Like really think about that for a second. In the nation's capital, if the police kill you,
Again,
they
over
they
a
could just say,
traffic stop, basically.
All right,
That's
shit
fucking
nasty,
crazy,
And
bro.
The last one, this one is the nastiest aspect of it all. Cause we already talked about it a little bit. Fear is now cause for arrest. Anyone wearing an item that covers most of the face, who causes another person to feel afraid, can now be arrested regardless of the person's actions. So you're telling me if I'm helping my grandmother across the street, got my hoodie on, help her take her stuff in there, if the police come down and think I'm robbing her, they could just lock me up, regardless of the actions. If they didn't actually talk to her, they could just snatch them up and keep moving.
Hold on, bro. Go talk to her. That's my grandma, fool.
Like regardless of the person's actions is like y'all gotta understand what that is, bro. Giving this what's the word? Giving this way out of each bill is nasty. Each one has a line at the bottom that's like
Read the fine print.
Like,
yeah, that's nasty.
they can do this regardless. Like
Give them a little back door to escape out of.
that is fucking nasty. And to be honest, bro, that's some treasonous shit. Like what the fuck? That's nasty.
And you know what's so crazy about this? Say other states adopt this shit.
That's what I was saying.
You talking about the nation's
close to these
capital.
niggas.
But really,
That's
bro,
exactly why I said that.
I'm gonna
like,
say something that people won't agree with, bro. You got two. I don't. It's not against all women or nothing, but you got two specific women in power, Bowser Pinto, who are not women that you want speaking for you.
is Pinto?
She has some type of government position.
No, I mean, is she Latino?
No, she's more whitish. Whitish, Latino,
Pinto.
if anything.
Okay.
Nonetheless, bruh, these are not people you want making laws for you either. Just like you don't want the old Donald Trumps making laws for you, or the Joe Bidens, or any other whatever. You don't want them making laws for you. You don't want these motherfuckers making laws for you, clearly. They're not in touch with the people around them, bro.
I see, that's the thing. I don't fully agree with that.
But they're in touch.
They're in touch with the people around
them.
Yeah.
Around them.
Yeah.
You gotta clarify that. Yeah, you gotta specify that. When I say people around them, though, bro, they got people in their family like us.
True.
They got people, they just don't.
Or they live in the fucking city. I don't care if you live in Northwest. You go a couple blocks one way,
You see it.
Like, yeah, come on.
What do
now.
you do though? Do you roll your window up and pretend you don't?
Look the other way type shit.
Pretend
Like,
you don't because it's
and that's
an
what I
eyesore
fucking
to you.
hate about this politics shit, bruh. Is you the mayor of DC or not? Because that's DC.
DC. And to be honest, you've been the mayor for almost 10 years now, right? Over 10 years?
A long ass time, and I can't tell you a positive thing, shorty. Did. Painted the goddamn street.
I was say she painted Black Lives Matter.
That's all, bruh.
She painted. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, bro. My thing is, I'm gonna just let's just talk about the kids. Let's talk about how many summer programs you've taken away since you became mayor, and then let's equate that to the rise in childhood violence. Huh? 1 + 1 equals 2, don't it?
Unemployment,
Damn.
opportunities. I mean, the lowering
1 + 1 equals
opportunities.
motherfucking 2.
Like, and this was what really fucked me up about shit like this. You can go to a basic fucking college and ask a professor or something like, what you think would solve the, and they can tell you, look, when you got motherfuckers that ain't got jobs, ain't got money, ain't got opportunities,
Ain't got
don't
shit to
see a
do.
way out, don't got shit to do,
And
then
you
this is
angry.
exactly what you gonna get.
Start throwing in violence. You throwing in robberies. You throwing in fights. You know what I'm saying?
Organized crime gonna happen. Like, you're gonna have these things.
Throwing Chemical X. What the fuck is gonna
Like,
happen?
bruh, a fucking 12th grader could tell you this shit. Yet all the politicians as well look the other way. Don't, because they not gonna do shit to solve the real problems.
Bro, and you know what's really sad? You know what's really sad about all this? They sit there in them chairs, and even people on social media, they cry, they complain, they bitch, they moan, kids doing this, kids doing that.
And they really don't care for it. They benefit
They
off
don't
the
care,
shit.
bro. But we talked about the programs, bro, like on some real shit. Nobody wants to be a youth coach. Nobody wants to be a youth mentor. Nobody really wants to be a school teacher. And the school teachers we do have, they don't want to pay them. Nobody wants to update the curriculum. Nobody wants to spend time with the kids after school. Nobody wants to teach kids anything fucking positive these days. We just want to talk to them like they already adults because they act like adults. And they get that from who?
I was like, they
The
do that
adults.
shit because we talk
They
to them
get
like
that from
adults.
fucking adults. So it's like, bro, 1 + 1 equals 2, but people sit in these powerful chairs and act like they can't see the math. Do the math. That's the weirdest thing of all this. That's like, damn.
I don't know if the parents are getting younger or our parents were more mature for their age, but it just feels like a disconnect now. Like,
Nah, it's been the same, bro. We were just children. We didn't see it.
This is the thing. Our parents kind of knew better because they was
Yeah.
trying to tell us better, but we didn't listen.
we didn't listen.
These kids now ain't getting the guidance, and they not listening to the few guidance
That they
people.
are.
The mindset has changed from, all right, when somebody, like when we was growing up, somebody giving you mentorship, they like, nah, little bro, don't do that. It'll be in the back of your mind, and, all right, that's a little fuck up. These days, we've turned it, and I say we because we are still all of us. Everyone, you got something to do with this shit. We came into an era now where when somebody gives you advice, we want to say because you're not a doctor, I shouldn't listen to you. Or because you're not a
What
teacher,
you know about this?
what do you know about it? And this person could be giving you the best fucking advice you ever heard in your life. But you are tuning them out simply because you don't want to hear it.
And I just said because what
That
you know
shit,
about
bro.
it, but niggas ain't even listening to the people that know.
Yeah.
We had a
That too.
whole like,
That
come
too.
on, man.
That's it.
But it's like a mixing pot. We could go on for hours, bro. It's like a melting pot of fucking problems. Cause I'm not gonna sit here and act like some of these motherfuckers that's supposed to be giving the information ain't being bought out to give wrong information. It sounds like a conspiracy, but this shit is facts,
no,
bro.
That's how That's how a capitalist society.
It happens, bro. You're going to have a scientist somewhere that just goes off the deep end and say some crazy shit that we know ain't
so
true.
much to say.
Exactly. Like, it's out there, but you got to be able to decipher
And to
through
me,
that
that's
shit.
how you get bills like this passed, because there's no way you sit there in that office and you say, all right, yeah, this going to teach me.
I go to my ethics experts and they tell me this is a good idea. There's no fucking way.
There's no way, bro.
Unless
It's no way you actually had a real African American history teacher and thought this was a good plan. Like, fear is a cause for arrest. Should cause pause to any black person in America that has common sense. Any black person from the last 50 years and even further, of course, from further. If you were here, you know. Them saying fear is a cause for arrest is one of the worst things that could ever be passed.
the fucked up part is, like, we could even be on some
And you let this bitch really pass this shit. You
I
let
see
Pinto
a-
get this shit up in there.
I
You
see
ain't
a-
thinking your
a
doofy
brolic ass
brain.
white dude with the swastikas tattooed
Shit
on him.
crazy,
All right, boom. I feel fit. I call the police. Them niggas ain't coming.
They probably
Fuck
gonna
no.
come, but they not
Man.
gonna do what they would have did if
Sir,
that was a...
sir, are you in immediate danger?
No,
what you want us to do?
perfectly fine.
But let Karen call on me, chilling in my work outfit with a mask
scaring me
on.
so much. I just feel so uncomfortable. Like, why didn't you go home yet, ma'am? I don't know. I just feel so scared, ma'am. Is your car right there? Yes. Can you get in the car? Yes.
He just
Bitch, get in the car!
He just looks so suspicious.
Man,
Yeah, the Kirk though.
I ain't got time.
Trayvon Martin, bro.
Yeah.
They literally told that man not to approach him.
Yeah.
He did anyway. Somebody ended up dying, and he didn't go to jail for it.
Ma'am, can you pull off? Yes, ma'am. You should leave. No, but he's right there, scaring people. Nah, bro. So fear is a cause for fucking with people now.
Shit don't make no sense, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck out of here.
And we already got to deal with the police doing crazy shit out of quote-unquote fear. Now we going to have civilians doing it too?
That's exact, like you said.
That's
exactly
what you bring.
goes
And luckily,
in the
bro,
movie.
DC, and this is what we're lucky in the area we grew up in. You don't get a lot of that racist vigilante type because we not in like Alabama,
Yeah.
Florida, these places. But the problem is, that's what you
We
create.
get more covert racism
Yeah,
out here.
but that's the environment you creating though. You creating that. Oh, people think they should go out and be vigilantes because people are scared.
And it's technically legal.
You got
man.
15-year-olds that are bored and are dumb enough to think this is what they're supposed to do. So maybe you should get out there and teach them what they are supposed to be doing. But instead, you got lazy ass people in positions of power. You got lazy ass police officers. You got lazy ass parents. I don't give a fuck nobody feel it. You motherfuckers be lazy. You don't want to deal with it.
You ain't about to get no disagreements
On
from
each
me.
level, you just don't want to deal with it. So you sign bullshit in the power where you pass the blame to somebody else, and your kid is out there getting fucked over. Meanwhile, 100 other motherfucking kids, same thing.
Kids that don't even be on shit for real. You just chilling with your mans now.
And that's the fucked up part. Like when we was born, we do the same shit. What y'all doing today? Let's just go walk around somewhere.
Walk around.
Imagine we try and link up and go to the park and shit. It's not even dark yet. We just all together and shit, and we go to
That's
the
my
park.
thing. You telling me they can't go to the basketball court with 2 or more people? So every time they the basketball court, they can jump out and press them out. It's what you created.
Police state.
I don't agree with that.
Police state.
I do not agree with that. People like that should not be in positions of power in 2024. We're supposed to be past that as democracy, quote unquote. We're moving forward, with the Democrats' democracy, supposed to be moving forward from this bullshit, not going backwards. How they get so mad at MAGA and they go do a fucking MAGA fucking move? They sit up there as Democrats and go do something the MAGA motherfuckers agree with.
When I be seeing like that side, the MAGA side, so mad at this side, like y'all don't even know y'all the fucking same.
Bruh.
Y'all the exact same.
I think they do know. It's
That's why they hate each other.
You know what I'm saying? But think about that though. The MAGA perspective. Make America great again. And what Bowser just do?
Went back to some old Jim Crow.
Jim Crow era shit. And then I don't even know if that was ever a thing in DC. You took some shit from Alabama and brought it here. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's nasty. You took some Southern Mississippi mindset and brought it to fucking DC, bro. That's crazy as shit.
While we on politics, look like we got our match for this fall. Our rematch.
In one corner.
Old white guy.
In the other corner.
Older white guy.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh. Celebrity Deathmatch was that
I
shit.
wish that
Please
wasn't.
bring that back.
I wish that wasn't accurate, but
Super accurate.
Yeah, that was the best description we could have did. I don't know one better.
You. Oh no.
I don't even know what to say about this shit. Nikki Haley suspended her campaign. If you don't know who that is, it's the crazy white lady that said slavery wasn't real or some shit like
We're
that.
not going to complain.
Yeah.
You know.
She's a wild one, but I do want to say this, and this is what I got from this. And this even go back to, like I said, fucking two sides of the same coin, bro. All this racist white shit you doing for that side. All this tap dancing you doing to say all the wrong shit, well, right shit for that side, but the wrong shit for real. And in the end, it came down to they will never fucking vote for a woman for president.
I would say never. That I disagree with.
They're saying that's what they're saying. Though. I'm not saying
on
that.
their side.
They
The
going to these
Republicans.
rallies and shit like, yeah, I just don't think a woman should
the
run this shit.
Republicans are saying
Yeah, yes.
That's not surprising.
It's
Okay.
not.
That's
But it's
surprising.
like you doing all this tap dancing for them, and this is how they feel about you.
Yeah. That's how I feel about the Tommy Lawrence, the Nikki Haley's, all these, the white Jones who go up there and
They don't fuck with you for real. You just get in the kitchen.
bruh.
Like,
And it was really nasty about that shit, bruh. People spend their lives thinking they're doing the right thing. And you are not. You're going against your best interest. Because people got to learn that's what politics is. You're choosing a side that represents your best interest. So if you're not aligned with people who actually agree with what you agree with,
and if you not sifting through the bullshit they feed you to actually see what they agree with,
this shit is crazy.
Who you got winning?
The white guy.
that's just my exact answer. I don't
The
know.
white guy is probably going to win.
Wouldn't be surprised if Trump win, honestly.
Okay, so I've asked this question before. Now this is reality. I'm gonna ask it again. What do you think 4 years of Trump gonna look like? That was a deep question. Damn, this nigga. God damn, he hit the J and everything.
Because I just told you I don't want to think
We
about the
already saw
future,
4
nigga.
years of
Yeah,
Trump,
But this is his last 4 years, so he gonna be on utter bullshit. He was on bullshit then, but he can't run again.
This is my thing.
He gonna be on utter.
I think what we're gonna see, we will see a weird power change if Trump actually won this one because Biden has been backing like Israel and backing Ukraine. Trump favors the Russians, so now does Trump get in there and we just switch sides? Like,
You want to know my, like,
Shit.
why I just hit the J when you asked me that, bruh? Because I think either way, we in for like a
surprise.
life-changing generational shift type
Cluster
shit.
fuck.
Yeah, whatever's going to happen, it's going to change some shit.
You think the world will end?
I don't want to go that far.
The world's not going to end.
Somebody's going to be left even. Yeah, life
will
going to
go
find a
on.
way. That's
You
what
know
they
I'm
say.
saying?
Yeah.
Life will go on. Now, if the way we're living life, that's a whole nother.
I was about to say, and this is my thing, fool. When I got into like maybe this like some trippy shit, maybe too trippy for y'all, but when I got into like space and shit, a lot of this shit stopped mattering to me, fool. Cause no matter what happened to our little asses down on this earth, fool, this motherfucker still
ants.
gonna be here.
Yeah. We're
Like,
ants on a fucking
Yeah,
large
bruh.
ass scale of fucking everything.
we can try as hard as we want to fuck this shit up, ozone layer, all that good shit, but it's still gonna be here after us, dog. So
I had a conversation with my shorty the other day, right? I want everybody to just think back, and this is not saying I really don't want the pandemic to come back, but think back to them first 3-4 months. during
how shit just
2020.
got back to nature. Water was
Nature.
clear.
Y'all remember driving around and how
Deers and shit
green,
was running around.
but how green everything was. Like it was plush green outside.
Sky looked a little bluer.
The world would quickly, you know what I'm saying, start to heal
Bounce the
itself.
fuck back from us.
It would start to heal if humans didn't continue to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like all these people act like, oh, it's just too late. Nah, jackass, if y'all stop intentionally doing things.
To put it in perspective, they say the
Still
Earth been
improve.
here 4 billion years, 4.5 billion. We only been here around like 100,000 if we go back to
our
like.
lifespans are at best 100 years. Like at best, someone live 100 years. You're like, whoa! Like, come on, man. Like he just said, the Earth has been here billions of years.
That shit is unfathomable to us type shit. Like,
We can't even piece together our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Like just being real. Like
all this shit just don't seem like it mattered to me as much. But
like way back to the ancient civilizations.
culture wise, civilization wise, I do feel like we at a fork in the road a little bit.
Damn.
And that's probably too deep of a conversation for segment on the podcast.
But this is a good ass podcast. This is like having a session. So if you don't smoke, this is like having a session.
Some real shit to think about, y'all.
Talk about.
So if you don't take this type of shit seriously, I will say, like, I don't want to say it don't matter because it do type shit. Like, we gotta live in this shit while we here.
It's
so
like barbershop talk.
Choose wisely.
Yeah, that do the right, be on the right side of history is how the simplest way I could put it.
Yeah. What you just said right there is something that a lot of people, especially our generation, but even older, they kind of lose sight of. Where they only say be on the right side and equate it to religion.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta understand, being on the right side is actually those words. Making sure you're choosing the right side of this shit.
Sometimes your side ain't the right side.
Sometimes
and that's the hardest.
You're not on the right side you think you want. Sometimes you gotta sit back and be like, hold up. Wait a minute. And that's when you'll start to realize some things. Because if you just going along with the bad person, just thinking you in the right, you still in the wrong, my boy.
I'm high as shit because I'm thinking of a whole bunch of shit that can pay this talk to. But like,
It's a lot.
with this Avatar The Last Airbender shit coming out recently and shit, I went back and watched the original show. And it's like, the beginning, these motherfuckers, the bad guys, they on the wrong side of history type shit with the Fire Lord. And by the end, they teaching the fucking Avatar Firebender. And I think that's the type of mindset we got to be in where we're open-minded to see, maybe I ain't on the right side of this shit.
But
like,
it
maybe,
also takes time to make that shift, though.
That's true.
What it takes is somebody stepping back and saying, damn.
This ain't right.
Realizing the truth of this shit. Yeah.
Realizing the truth is the big thing, fool. Because people can... What they doing in Israel right now is a perfect example of that. You have people thinking that they're justified in wiping out someone because 50 years ago they said we're not going to stop until y'all are eliminated. There was a problem. People aren't even living anymore. But you're still punishing children who were born less than 3 years ago, 5 years ago.
You see these like press releases and shit, how they justifying what's going on over there, and you be like, do they really think niggas that justifies some bombing kids and shit? Like,
to me, that thing right, that word, that their reasoning for it will always be in the back of my mind. It's like, huh? But they're like, yeah, they said they're gonna not stop until. So one person said this, and y'all held on to it for 60 years.
Kamala talk about we call it for a ceasefire for 6 weeks. Huh? We call it for a ceasefire of bombing kids for 6 weeks, and then after 6 weeks we cool, go back to it. That makes sense. That's what the PR coming up with.
Life is crazy, man. People at the top just. It's like you ain't even trying to sit here and directly just question motherfuckers. But it's like, do you even stop and think about this shit?
What you just said type shit? Like, did you read this before you came out here?
You really believe that? I be really wondering some of this stuff. Like, do you even know what you're doing?
We can get all politics after this.
You know what I mean? In the Bible, they say, you know what I'm saying? Fear them father, for they don't know what they do. Some of this stuff, I even wonder, do you even know what you're doing?
Yeah. Supreme Court
You can't play
say,
stupid. You can't play like you don't. It's a real question. Do you even know?
And that's the thing, like civilians and shit. All right, cool. You detach. You don't see what's going on. But them politicians, y'all get close up fucking views. Y'all get progress reports and shit.
And in truth, with that, you're dealing with agencies and all. You're dealing with the information they give you.
How they can twist shit too.
You know, so if they want to give you a certain tidbit, that's all
true.
you have, and you can't really ask for so many questions.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I asked the question: do you even know what you're doing? That's just a fair question.
Supreme Court say you can't take Trump off your ballot.
Hmm?
Yeah, they ruled that. They ruled that states cannot take Trump off the ballot, which is weird because isn't it in the law?
In the fucking Constitution. I think it's the 14th Amendment that say if you was the leader of like an insurrection, which he was, you can't fucking run for president. So the Supreme Court, in which he just put 2 or 3 motherfuckers in his presidency.
His homies was like, hey, yo.
Shit come back around though. We was talking about on this same show how that shit was important. He putting his folks in there for when them decisions come up. It's time, y'all. Avengers Assemble type shit. Like
Avengers Assemble.
This nigga really is Thanos. Like, God damn, he breaking constitutional law.
But it's not just him. It's a lot of people. And what's really the reason being, they've lost sight. I got it. They lost sight of the Constitution, bro. They lost sight of what they're doing. They lost sight of the reason behind most of this shit. Because it's all gotten down to business and dollars, and we just hit. The problem is now you're violating rights. Like, not even just civil rights.
Constitutional rights.
You're violating the
rights.
The whole point of being an American.
I was just about to say, the rights that y'all say this shit's supposed to be built on, bro.
The whole reason you being an American, they're violating that shit now. And I'm not even just trying to be like somebody who's like, January 6th. No, fuck out of here. But seriously, you're saying people can't walk down the street. You're saying fear is a just cause for arrest. You're now violating people's simple rights.
I think
Not
that's
even
the
civil. I said simple.
that's the contradiction of this country, fool. Because
They
it's
ever
like
did that shit again.
you got these fucking official ass documents that sound good as fuck. Oh, we all created equal. We all get a chance. That shit sound amazing.
Bruh, the shit we go
Then
through
you
in
get
school,
here
bruh.
and it's
The
not
shit
that.
we spend the first 13 years of our lives learning. Y'all basically got here in the real world and said, yeah, that shit,
Yeah, that shit
That shit
ain't-
don't even
that shit don't mean
That
nothing,
shit
bro.
old as shit, bro.
that shit bullshit. That's basically what y'all telling us.
But just don't break the main joints though.
Yeah, don't be a criminal.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like the people at the top is exactly what they are. So
Don't get caught.
Oh, nah, but we also want you. We want you to be criminals though, because the 13th Amendment. We can get some free labor.
Free
out your
labor out
stupid
there.
ass. Huh. Anyway,
nasty work.
that was a good 37 minutes for y'all. A little history lesson, politics for y'all.
And what's really crazy, bro, we can go for another hour about that
could.
shit, bro.
We definitely
That shit
could.
nasty. We gonna move on.
And honestly, shit like that should be probably an hour conversation, but
Now, yeah, but it really should be. We could really do a whole segment on this bill and the problems in it, the nuances of it, why we
the
don't
history
get-
of why, yeah.
We gotta talk about the fact that it passed 12-0 in the nation's capital. Like that's nasty. 12 people.
Who the fuck we vote in there as a city?
Like
Yes.
12. Like 12-0. Not one person said, nah, that's not
This
right.
is a bad idea.
Like, do y'all not have any
Like
little
we just
brothers
said,
and
we on
cousins?
the right
like,
side of history. 12 motherfuckers is on the wrong side of history.
The wrong
Unanimously.
side. Like, you don't understand. Like, if you go back, if you're Bowser, if you're Pinto, if you're somebody who works in any one of them offices, go back and pull up Jim Crow era laws. Go back
Match that shit.
and match that shit up. Go back and pull up laws from the 1800s. Go back and pull up laws from 1920. Go back and pull them laws up.
What's crazy is
Go back and pull up the stories.
If
and
you do
tell-
your
look at what you just
research,
did.
if you do your research, that should show you it don't even work when you do
It
it.
never fucking work.
It don't even
never
yield the
fucking
results
work.
you looking for.
They,
so
bro, they did their best. They did the war on drugs. They had red dog units. They had jump out units. They did the most they already could, and it never worked. Why the fuck are you trying to do it again?
Cause niggas don't learn from their history like we been
That
telling
niggas.
about.
We gotta be more clear. Not niggas.
Them niggas. Them motherfuckers.
Because niggas is just a byproduct of this shit. Ignorant, like poor schools, poor education, poor jobs. That's what creates.
Oh, no, I wasn't even talking about the
Niggas, I know.
civilians. I was talking about
I'm equating it for the people listening. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
fucking
for the people
politicians
listening.
don't even know their
That-
history
that-
to learn from it.
When you say we'll create niggas, fool, the systems that they drain away, healthcare, education, jobs, all these things, you take away that funding, you lower the minimum wage, and then you wonder why you got motherfuckers doing things that
'Cause
happens in every country across the world.
Yeah, y'all
Oh.
built the shit for that shit to happen. That's what I don't like about it, bro. All the fucking research show you that this is what you get when you do shit that you doing, and you just keep doing it. Okay. Kind of makes it seem like you want the shit to keep going, but whatever.
To me, to me, you just should have never had that position. Because if you really don't know, if you really can't come up with a better solution than that by now,
You're not qualified.
like we already went through the 90s and the 80s. That was the worst of this street shit. Like what they're doing now, we've already talked about what they're doing now. Statistically, they love pulling up stats. It's nowhere near what was going on in the 80s and the 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why do we act like we can't find a solution?
And we really
and this,
gonna move
and this
on after
bill
this.
is not a solution.
But we keep having thoughts and keep going and shit. But like, it's as safe as it's ever been in this country, bro.
Bro.
If we being honest,
Bro,
every city is
Bro.
safer than it's ever
you
been.
used to
There's no
literally-
argument to
You
it.
used to literally not be able to walk down the street. Nowadays, bro, you go for a walk with your girl and you like, nothing's gonna happen. Like, it only happens to motherfuckers who are in a certain type of vicinity.
Look up the kidnapping numbers from the 80s and tell me it's
Bro,
not
God.
safe. Like, come on now.
It's
I
so
know we
ridiculous.
nostalgic about back in the day and shit, but
Which is
come
the
on,
most
bro.
mind-blowing thing. 'Cause everybody who grew up in them eras, they literally used growing up, they told you how bad it was.
It was crazy out here, man.
Then we get to this point in life, and now they're like, yeah, we should go
Y'all
back.
crazy out here. Like, come on, man.
Like, man, it's crazy. They tell us how bad it was back then. They tell us how rough it was back then, how unfair it was back then. But then you sit in these positions and you want to take it back to that. That's why I look at people like Bowser. Let's straight up.
Are you telling
Like-
me you ain't lived this shit? None of that shit? Like,
But you lived it. You don't got nobody in your family that you ain't really thought about. Damn, this might affect them in a bad way. You ain't even thought about that, or you ain't just think like, damn, like I went through school. Like I went to college. I went to school. I think she went to Howard or some shit. I don't know where she went to school at. Nonetheless, you grew up in a predominantly black area. She grew up where this was Chocolate City.
Pittsburgh.
She went to Pitt.
Chatham College in Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay.
And she went to some all-girl Catholic school in Bladensburg.
All girl Catholic.
So I don't think she ever
She
been.
had the upbringing, man.
The point boy still being though, bro. Like
You don't even gotta be from these places,
it's
bro.
not-
As a human,
But the point is saying is how do you grow up even in this region
and see the
through
fucked
the
up
civil
parts.
rights era? Because she's older. She grew up
Yeah.
through the Malcolm X's and the Martin Luther Kings and the Medgar Evers. She grew up through that. She grew up through the Shirley Chisholms and all that. The Black Panther Party. She grew up through that shit.
Born in '72. She's
That's right after.
Yeah.
She's literally, but you still learned about it.
I was
in
about to
school.
say you close enough.
My point still being is,
The
bruh,
'70s wasn't sweet, so
how do you come to this?
you lived through crack. you seen firsthand how crack hit the city.
That'd be the mind blowing thing to anybody, to all the older generation to act like this shit going on now. It's like, what is this? There's no way, bro. Y'all lived through the crack epidemic. Lived through the hippie era for some people. Some people lived through the 60s. Some people were just born in the 60s. Like, but every generation they act like this some far-fetched shit. After 2000, this shit been fucking candy painting roses for real, for real. This shit is Weenie Hut Jr. for real. Like, like
little couple bumps, but for the most part,
you got some shit, but
yeah.
compared to what the fuck,
Yeah,
motherfuckers
for
was
sure.
lunching, like real lunching, like,
cults and shit. You don't really
Bruh.
got a couple here and there,
And
but not
what's
like
weird
back in
is,
the day.
what's weird is we acknowledge that we don't want things to get worse, yet we intentionally trying to go back. That's the weird
To
dynamic
when
of this
shit
shit.
was worse, yeah.
To when shit was worse. We gotta move on. But
Yeah.
y'all think about that this week, man. Think about that shit.
So we talked about COVID a little bit. The CDC put out something saying, basically they saying if you got COVID, you ain't got to stay home. No longer recommend staying home with COVID. And I,
Man, yeah, you be alright in a couple days. That's
shit
what's
is
confusing to me.
mind-blowing.
This shit,
Mind-blowing,
this
right?
shit confusing to me. So, like, what the fuck happened to all the people that died? Like,
You can't tell unless you
you
just
saying like you catch that shit now, it's the flu. Or you
maybe
be
you're
alright, you
just
be
talking
straight.
about talking to the people with the vaccine or something. I don't know. Maybe enough people got the vaccine where they think it's not a threat.
Yeah, but I think what he's saying is like, okay, if the strain is the exact same strain that it was,
Yeah.
why is it all of a sudden now you can just
It's not.
If you're not vaccinated, you
like what changed?
My whole kill is I don't give a fuck if you got COVID, the stomach flu,
I don't want- don't come near me.
common cold. Take your ass home, dog. Don't be around me coughing and sniveling and wiping your fucking nose.
Right. And that's one thing I did agree with, like the CDC and the pandemic and the shit. Don't touch me if you sick. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing everybody agree with. If you sick, go over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't spread the shit to everybody else intentionally.
And
That's
we can
nasty.
get into how nasty this shit is, because you already know what it is. This is just take your asses to work.
yeah, like shit.
Stop
but like,
calling out because y'all sick.
what the fuck? Nigga come in there sneezing. What the fuck wrong with you,
Yeah,
cuz?
like I don't give a fuck if it's the common cold, bro. Take your ass home.
I got that COVID. What?
Just sitting right next to you,
Nigga, you
breathing
just
on
supposed to be
your shit.
quarantined, nigga. Get off,
You supposed to be quarantined?
off me.
Yeah, man, because you can't be just spreading shit intentionally. That's nasty.
Yeah, man.
Where we at?
Let's get into Miami. Let's get all of that. I guess this even politics, real. Miami trying to cancel spring break on niggas.
What's up with that?
I never thought I'd see the day.
They saying because it was too lit the last couple years.
They say niggas was wild, man.
So what the
Why?
fuck that mean? If you have a party, you going to jail?
No, I think they just
They
not
gonna
doing.
have curfews and
Yeah,
shit.
they just not doing those spring break festivities. You know how it's an actual thing.
Mhm.
I think they just not doing that.
Let me go to hold on, because they definitely implementing some shit that's like, nah, get your asses out of here. Florida is getting drones, license readers, and charging $100 for parking in Miami to stop spring break chaos.
$100 a park.
The city of Miami tried to cancel spring break altogether, but teens are coming anyway.
Bruh.
They even made like a little commercial. Y'all ain't play it?
I saw it.
I played a little
Pretty
bit.
much saying don't come.
Yeah.
Isn't working anymore.
I'll just explain it because it wasn't that deep. They did it like a breakup. They breaking up with people coming. This ain't healthy. We should really stop doing this. Don't come to Miami. That was the gist of the fucking commercial. I never seen no shit like this. Like, imagine New Orleans saying, you know what, don't come down here for Mardi Gras.
Y'all
Yeah.
niggas be doing too much.
We got enough money. We good. I guess,
I guess they're like, we already got enough of y'all niggas' money.
You gotta imagine. It's crazy because we don't hear about nothing. You gotta imagine over the years how much stuff probably has happened at spring break.
Yeah.
And we don't hear about none of that shit.
Because it's like, that's really, we don't really imagine the numbers of that shit when everybody flocked to a place at once for the
Yeah.
beach weeks and the shit like that. Imagine, like, when we was out there type shit and we just counted every head out there, it was probably a lot of motherfuckers, more than a city can handle type shit. So I get it, but it's like,
more than the city can handle as a surge. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. The point I guess people saying like, ain't tourist money good? Ain't that the point? But I guess Miami like, nigga, we a tourist destination year round type shit. Yeah.
Like they gonna eat year round. So it's like, yeah, we can do without y'all for a year.
Wow.
Especially where that surge comes, Miami Beach, that shit lit year round.
I'm not necessarily against it, and I don't necessarily agree with it. It's just, you kind of got to understand sometimes. You got that many, 19, 18, up to 21, and up to like 30 euros coming to just one place every year. At some point, you're like, all right.
And it's like, you can still go. Just $100
$100
parking.
fucking parking.
Yeah, it's that. And it's going to be a curfew, so it's going to be a lot of day drinking. Which is, you in Miami, that's probably the plan anyway.
But nah, I would just go somewhere else. Just pick a different city.
True that.
Somewhere else.
A little
is
West
gonna
Coast
benefit,
action,
yeah.
maybe.
But somewhere else is going to benefit from them not wanting tourists during spring break.
This my thing.
Go to Malibu. Ain't
Man.
Malibu and Cali?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
I feel like at the
Something
age we at type shit, we just like past the going when everybody go type shit. When we go on vacation, it's just because we want to type shit.
that's because we 30, but
Yeah. I get younger people wanting to be like when I was young, I wanted to do the MTV spring break shit, so I get it, but yeah.
I still, don't get me wrong.
Shit don't really bother me,
wanna
for
hit.
real.
You still want to hit at least one good spring break or something like that. But it's not like, yeah, y'all ready? Let's go. Like you still want to go to Mardi Gras.
There's people that
You
go
know
to
what I'm
that
saying?
shit every year.
Yeah, faithfully.
Shit lit.
And I get it if that's part of your, like, Mardi Gras is a part of that place's culture type
Culture,
shit.
right.
So if you go year to year and it's your
Like how the
culture type
Caribbean
shit.
Fest used to be. Like,
Yeah,
people,
exactly.
that's your thing.
Damn, you took a nigga back with that one. I forgot about that.
Look how we ruin shit up here.
Yeah, and they deaded that shit. More shit that they cancel for people to do. I mean, shit used to happen, but shit happen everywhere. And that's the thing. Ain't it y'all job to make sure shit don't
Shit
happen?
don't happen.
Like, make shit
Like,
safe. How about that?
My thing is, bro, you cancel the event because you're not able to make sure the event can stay safe.
What the fuck is you be paying you niggas for?
Bruh.
Never gave y'all
I
niggas
swear
no
y'all
money.
cars say something about protecting. Whatever.
But
Whatever.
I'm just saying, when it's a motherfucking political event or something else in the city, y'all got 100 of them out there. A festival-
Tankers
a
and
festival
shit.
Happen, you got 2 out there. You wonder something happen, like, yeah, man.
What we go to after that, man? Ooh, I got something for y'all. Our top op. It's back in the news.
Terry Crews.
Yep.
Terry fucking Crews.
This nigga Rail has forgiven this guy for some reason.
Cause I didn't get blocked. Y'all
See,
have a gripe
you're
with this nigga, so
crazy.
I'm not mad.
You probably was the loudest nigga. Nah, you was taking up for him. Probably.
Nah.
You voted for Trump.
That's crazy.
If y'all don't remember, bruh,
I did
us
not
and Terry Crews had like a little thing. Nigga
Spat.
blocked this fucking reporter. This
We
got
was
our
up,
shit
but-
deleted for like a week.
In our defense, Terry Crews was on some bullshit.
Yeah,
Definitely was on some
It
bullshit.
was around
Like,
COVID. He
Terry-
was saying
like,
a
this
lot
is
of
2020 or
bullshit.
2021. He was our Coon of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Like if y'all don't know, he like we retired the award because he still has it.
Yeah.
He never gave it back to us.
Nobody else won
Yeah.
but him.
Like, nobody
He's
else.
the sole
no.
winner.
It,
of
it
the,
was one more person. I can't remember who it was. Somebody.
He won it 2 years in a row.
That's the run he went
He
on.
was the
like,
run.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like Terry
He won
Crews
it
still
2 years
has.
in
He
a row.
has the Coon of the Year award from us. Like we don't want it back.
So he went on Shay shit, and I didn't watch the whole interview, but Rail sent me him apologizing, talking about, we fucking with him now? Hell nah.
Damn, you standing on business. Man,
Because
bruh.
it's a difference from actually learning your lesson and just saying some shit to me.
Politicking.
Yeah.
Politicking.
you ain't even see his apologies. You could be
You
sincere.
right, but cool. In the same
don't
breath, in the same breath as the apology for
Politicking.
the shit that was happening, he also defended the fact that he had his white wife in his ear telling him what to say about black issues by saying, "Oh, she from the hood, so it ain't like she just an outsider looking in type shit."
You telling me I gotta sit and watch an apology from Terry Crews?
To see if it's
Hold
sincere.
on. Terry Crews apologizing to Shannon Sharp.
No,
He's
he
another
apologized to the black community.
Okay, but he's sitting on Shannon Sharp's show. Who's another person who in recent weeks have gotten that word. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You telling me? I'm just not as.
So you fucking with him now? Is what
I'm
you
not
said.
fucking with him,
I'm
but
not as-
I accept the apology.
Even though you said his
How do
white,
you? How do you sit on a show and apologize to the whole black community?
I mean, you can.
You look in the camera and be like, I fucked up, my niggas.
You
You
can.
fucked up because you went on a run of being basically an Uncle Tom.
Yeah, he realized it, you know.
Like, he did say like I was tripping.
You see what I'm saying?
I was talking before I knew what I was talking about.
Why we gonna give
I'm not
Because
giving him a
Kanye
pass.
never apologized. He just popped back up and do
That's true.
shit.
No, he didn't. He apologized to them. He didn't apologize to us.
He never apologized to us. He just come back with a dope album.
He put the essay out apologizing to Jewish people. He
I
ain't
saw
say
that.
shit about
to black people?
the slavery as a choice shit. He ain't saying nothing
I'm
about
not
that
really one of
since.
these motherfuckers.
You
I
see
feel
what
as
I'm saying?
though this shit is all. What's it called? Sucking and jabbing.
Yeah.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with you, G.
Dang.
Fuck Terry Crews. I don't give a fuck what he talking about.
But you gotta go back to what he was doing during that time.
I remember.
You not,
And
not
at the
even
time
mad.
he was doing
You
it.
not
This was
just
like
going-
George
going to show
Floyd
and
type.
say, you never go on a show and just say, I was wrong. And think this shit is over. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Like, no. Sway had the answers. Like, nah.
So what he gotta do in y'all eyes to
He
redeem
made,
himself?
bro. It's no redeeming.
Damn.
Get him out of here, bro.
Forever.
Ever?
It ain't like I'm going to boycott your movies or no goofy shit.
Okay,
like,
that's what I don't know how
think about
deep it
this
is.
nigga in real
we don't
life.
boycott
Yeah.
the shit. It's just, like, you've gotten the award, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure it can be given away
Not
back.
fucking with you type shit. Like,
I'm pretty sure somebody will come along and give him a run for his money.
but then you just going to be in the Terry Crews class. And
Yeah. It's
Damn,
the Terry
this
Crews.
nigga got his own
Yeah, like the Vince
category.
Lombardi
Exactly.
trophy. It's the Terry
He got
Crews
his own
trophy.
category.
He got his
and
own
shit.
category.
We gonna make it. It's gonna be like this Goku jump. It's gonna be a strong ass statue. of Terry Crews.
Nah, for real. You got to send niggas they trophy.
You gonna mail it to him.
Off that nigga. Jake Paul announced that he'll be fighting Mike Tyson this summer.
Alright, I'm taking bets.
Mike Tyson, 57 years old. Jake Paul coming off a not first round knockout of some guy I never heard of.
Okay. I'm taking bets. Who you got?
I think the fix is in. I'll just say I'll have a bet on Jake Paul.
Okay. Who you got?
Mike fucking Tyson.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
This is how I got it going.
Or a draw.
Y'all quote me on this. Run this tape back. This is how I got it going. If Jake Paul
Just like
can,
something with Diddy.
if Jake Paul can survive, he wins.
That's what I'm. Yeah,
It's gonna
I
be
can
an
see that.
exhibition. It's gonna be like Logan versus.
It's gonna be like fucking Mike Tyson and
Y'all don't
Roy
think-
Jones Jr.
Y'all don't think Mike Tyson gonna fold him up?
No, I don't think you're gonna try to. I think it's already established what's gonna happen.
They just spar the whole time.
Whatever's gonna happen is already established. I just say that.
I want Mike Tyson to fold his ass up.
I do too.
But I gotta be honest, you're likely right. It's gonna be a sparring match the whole time.
Couple
Ding, ding,
big
ding.
shots, maybe.
Tyson
Little,
wins.
a lot of grabbing, a lot of holding.
Nah, I got it.
I want to see him get folded, bro. I ain't gonna.
You think it's gonna end in a knockout?
Nah.
Oh,
If Jake Paul, I think Jake Paul can survive, and I think it's gonna be like an exhibition. I think it's gonna be like if he survive, he win. Like even if Mike Tyson clearly beat his ass, there's not gonna be no winner call type shit.
I was about to say this is
Wait
the
a
thing.
minute, wait.
That's what they did with Logan Paul and Floyd.
They did it with
Floyd
him.
won that fight.
No,
right?
they didn't.
Floyd
We
technically
said
won
it,
that.
yeah.
Floyd
He
won.
won.
They didn't announce a winner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They did that with that fight, and they did it with the Mike Tyson Roy Jones Jr. They raised both of their fucking hands.
Yeah, they raised both of their hands.
Exhibition.
It was an exhibition. Just to draw money, nigga.
What is the point?
He just told
this.
To draw money, nigga.
So who wins?
Whoever the black community gonna be like Mike Tyson tagged
in the
them
eye
up.
of the public, it's gonna be
Mike
whoever
Tyson.
won type shit. But
if Jake Paul
gonna be no
survived,
official announcement if
So what you saying is if Jake Paul survived, but you're saying he's going to survive because it's an exhibition.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are you saying?
All right, let me break it down like this. The only way it's going to be announced winner is if a nigga get knocked out. It's clear this is the winner.
But y'all
type
saying
shit.
that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. There's going to be a lot of dancing around. There's going to be a lot of holding and grabbing.
So why are you saying if he survives, he wins? If that's the plan.
Because
they're not gonna announce the winner. Like in our eyes, we're gonna know.
You said
that is exactly what I just said.
You said if he survives, he wins.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I mean,
if the game plan is that it's not gonna be a real fight in the first place.
In the sense of
what is there to survive?
It's the same way.
If Mike Tyson do knock him out,
survived against Floyd Mayweather type shit.
It's
like that type of win, not a real win.
It's not a real win.
It's that type of win.
Me
and you saw that fight. We know
say
Floyd won.
But they never announced that winner.
They never announced the winner. And Logan is still out here saying, I beat the best boxer ever.
I don't get what you're saying though, because you're saying there's no winner, but you're saying he wins if he survives.
There's no winner.
Yeah, there's no winner officially.
But listen to my question for a second. You're saying there's no winner officially, but Logan wins if he survives.
Because listen to what Logan Paul is doing out here.
Yeah,
there's no winner announced, so that leaves it open to say, I beat the best boxer in the world. Yeah. And that's exactly
all
what
he did was survive.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
He didn't survive. It's a fucking rigged fight.
Whatever you want to call it. If they scored it, yes,
I'm not arguing
but they didn't score it, so it's no winner.
I guess what y'all saying is maybe it's like, my question is, maybe y'all backing up that notion, right? But I'm kind of confused by it because it's like
how we hear about these niggas sparring behind closed doors, right? They can both say they won. They can say how it go because we ain't see that shit. We might have tape. We might see a little bit of it, but we ain't see the match type shit. We don't know who won. So they can both say, yeah, I'm tagging that nigga.
Case though, because
we're gonna see the whole thing.
Yeah, but we ain't the official judge. It's no.
We not the official judge.
Okay. Here's my question. If there's no official judges, then why him running around saying he won? Why does that matter? If we're saying Mike Tyson can't win,
he can if you knock him out.
Like to me, this sounds like Space Jam when Michael Jordan was on Moron Mountain and they had the little kid play basketball with him. Like you always lose. Like it sounds like that. Like that's what we doing here.
Yeah, it kind of explained it perfectly. Yeah,
it's raw money.
It's basically Moron Mountain, Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Unless Mike go out there
and knock his ass the fuck out.
Yeah, but I don't see that happening.
I really don't see that happening.
Because I thought he was going to do that with Roy Jones Jr. and he didn't.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Exactly.
Damn.
And I really wanted to know like who the judges thought won, but they didn't announce a winner.
They didn't announce a winner in that either.
We're going to see what the rules is for it.
I hope Mike Tyson fold this nigga up.
He just dropped the training tape and he still looked like he did 4 years ago when he dropped that one, so...
I hope he hit him. I hope he just like catch one little drink like bitch and just whoop his motherfucker.
And I also hope he don't agree to some thrown ass fucking knockout either.
Nah, he not doing that. He ain't doing that.
I hope not.
He ain't doing that.
We can't do that.
He ain't not doing that.
I'm not believing it if it happens.
I'm not trying to get to the point where you got YouTubers can pay celebrities to fake knockouts. Like I'm not.
Nah, Mike ain't going for that. Now, Roy Jones might have took that little, give him a little extra.
But you don't get the props for knocking out Roy Jones like you do Mike Tyson.
Yeah. My thing is, if it does happen, can y'all not be fake surprised?
No, I'm not.
It depends on
I'm going to come in and I told you, motherfucker, this shit was rigged.
I hate the fake surprise
when
we know it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know he paid him to take a dive. We're like, whoa! Like, what are we doing? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
You know that side gonna act like he really did it, but I'm gonna know.
I gotta see how it look. If it look like it's a clean shot, bro. I don't know.
Did you ever see them filming the shit for Creed?
Nah.
Michael B. Jordan getting knocked the fuck out, and he really got knocked the fuck out?
Nah, what happened? He was sparring against some nigga.
You see him like
Jonathan
practicing the
Major did
movement
that
type
to
shit.
him?
Nah, it was the one before. It was the light skinned nigga with the tattoos, whoever the fuck that was.
Okay.
But they was doing that shit. He was trying to time the joint, and you went into it too far, and the nigga really hit his ass and knocked his ass out. So it's like they can make that shit look real. They can rig it and make it look real. It's 2024, bro.
I would like to see a real fight. I'm a person, bro. I want to see real shit. I want to see real football, real basketball, real fight. Like, how are we doing all this rigged stage shit?
I'm still at a man if this nigga want to be a real boxer, why is he fighting old people and niggas I never heard of? When is he gonna get in there with a real boxer?
Because he will get his ass washed.
Whoop.
He can't.
I'm cool with the stage shit from the perspective of you bringing out the names I've wanted to see for a while.
And
It's
he
like-
do get real boxers looks on the undercards. I like that.
That's cool, but to me, bring it back around. Like, I wanted to see Mike Tyson get back in the ring.
True.
Throwing Roy Jones back out there, all right, that's cool. Like, bringing Nate Robinson out there, Lamar Odom. Shit like that is interesting. But don't do a stage where you rigging the winner.
Yeah.
Like, do an actual fight.
I'd rather see Tyson Holyfield if Holyfield like healthy enough for it. Holyfield still looks like he knocking nigga out at his age. So wasn't that supposed to happen?
Holyfield.
Didn't they announce that at one point? Holyfield Tyson.
He kept coming back, but I don't, it don't ever happen. I don't know if it ever
It
happened.
did-
The
never
last
happened.
time, I mean, last time I think it ever happened.
Maybe I'm making shit up.
What else we got? We got roll through. We go almost highway.
While we on sports, we can get into Bron. Bron being the first to 40,000.
Breezy. That's all right. I gotta talk about that real quick, cause
Would you be clapping if he did it in a Cavs jersey? Quick answer. Exactly. Anyway,
I will respect it. I will respect it. I want to clap. I ain't gonna hold you. The clap is for the Lakers.
niggas are fake as shit.
Yeah, I would respect it though. I would be like, yeah, that nigga like that.
So for me, right, I was a Dwayne Wade fan initially. He came to the Heat.
crazy.
Cool. But listen though. Motherfuckers were saying he couldn't score. Motherfuckers were saying 38,000 was unreachable. Don't do that.
Yeah, they were.
People were saying that?
Yes.
Before,
yes.
hold on, Jeff, please.
Kareem had that record for 4 years.
Rewind 10 years. That 38,000 was untouchable.
That was
for a
untouchable.
Oh,
minute.
Kareem, yeah.
I'm talking about 30, like,
Yeah,
before-
being the actual first, yeah, for sure.
you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
LeBron getting there was unfathomable for a while.
Yeah.
Until we started getting
Top 10,
33,000.
top 5 was a given, but I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you got really, if you really, like, with 30, bro.
That's
yeah.
like Will Hunted. We looked at it like that type shit.
Yeah, you couldn't touch it. You know what I'm saying? We looked at that 38,000 right now. Ain't nobody getting that
Yeah.
shit. We really used to say, ain't nobody getting that. He got it. With like another 3-4 years or 5 years to spare. That's some goat shit.
What you think he gonna end with?
Like, and the reason is longevity too. Can we talk about that real quick?
That's what I was about to
The
get
reason,
into.
the reason is consistency and
20
longevity.
years,
20 points.
Really scoring the same shit every year.
20 years, 20 points.
You know what I hate about the longevity
shit.
argument? Because longevity don't really mean shit. It just
What?
means time.
That's not true.
It just means
Kareem also played 20 years.
But it just
It
means
literally-
time. Because if Vince Carter, no disrespect to him, he had an incredible career in the beginning. If you say motherfucking Vince Carter was in the league 21 years, he still didn't put up the numbers that LeBron is making up.
You're making a point. Longevity isn't just the time frame.
Yeah,
That's what you
It's
do
the
in it.
productivity
And that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. That's why I'm saying LeBron is so.
No,
is
we're
the best player.
not.
That's
You're
why-
comparing them to Vince Carter, not us.
I'm just saying.
Hold on,
Not
'cause
comparing
I
them.
feel like you're stepping over yourself on certain things. We're saying his longevity matters because you're the best player in the league almost since day one. Outside of Kobe, was top 2. You know,
Still
top
got the
3.
ball, though.
Listen, bro.
You making our point.
You're making our point more.
Yeah.
Since that start, you giving us 20 points
Yeah.
for 20 straight years. That's longevity. Consistency was the next one I
Definitely
couldn't
the
get out.
consistency.
That's longevity though. When
That's
we talk
both
about
of them.
longevity in sports, we're not just
Did
talking
Vince
about was
Carter-
you around for 20
But look,
years.
yeah, hold on. But I meant, did Vince Carter give you 20 points for 20 years?
That's what I'm
He got,
saying.
exactly. You got 10 years of that, and then
That's
it's
what I'm
tapered. You're making
our point, bro.
No, but this my whole.
But what we're saying is,
I'm talking about
you're
you're
bringing
Michael
Vince
Jordan
Carter.
off.
Exactly.
That's
what
the
I'm
argument
saying.
that I was talking about.
What you mean? Jordan played 13
Oh,
years.
yeah.
and
Explain
it's-
what you're trying to say real quick.
Yeah, I'm saying that the reason why I say LeBron is the GOAT is because even though he had more years than Michael Jordan, he still competed at a high level.
For those 20 years.
Yes, you see what I'm saying?
But you said you said you hate the longevity argument because it doesn't matter. but you just used it to discredit Jordan.
Exactly.
But
But you can't even really do that because he played 13 years, 7 less years, and he's top 5. Retirements and shit in between.
I ain't trying to gang up against you. It's just what you're saying.
He
Like,
definitely is top
So
five.
I don't want to talk about Jordan because that's not who he beat out for the first spot. He beat out Kareem. And we're
Kareem
talking
had the highs,
Kareem.
yeah.
Kareem played 20 years doing
20
the
points.
same thing, 20 points.
Yep.
So, yeah, you play 20 years at the same level, you're going to get that 38,000. It was just unfathomable to have a nigga play 20 years and average 24.
That's right.
Because you got to take everything into context, though. You got niggas that leave early for whatever reason, injuries, whatever the case may be.
You got injuries. You got people who score less. You got people who just get older.
You got niggas that father time actually.
You can use Vince Carter for that example right there. The Vince Carter could give you 20 points up until about year 12. And then he just started to get older and older.
Then we could bring in
What
shit
it
like
is.
what happens if Melo don't get blackballed.
Kobe played how many years?
16.
He got the 20.
16.
No, he got the 20.
He got the 20.
But he was injured in some of those.
injured some of
Rookie
those.
season, he wasn't really playing.
Wasn't putting up
It got to
20
be a
points.
perfect storm of shit. You playing from your rookie year, 20 years, the same amount, same. Like it
Straight through.
Yeah, it's not easy.
And so that's why I'm just saying when you say you threw away the longevity argument, that's when
Can't.
you're messing up because that's the whole reason LeBron goated. We're not saying longevity, like just play 20 years and you got it. No.
But they discredit LeBron and his case. Yeah, Michael Jordan had 13. But he
I
got
think
3 rings.
you the only nigga. In this room, you the only nigga bringing that
You're
up.
not thinking about it logically what you're saying though. Like LeBron played 20 years, put up 20 points per game, right? Jordan played 13 years and put up almost 30 points per game.
It was like 25.
None of the, I
But
said
either
almost
way,
30.
7 less years and you're on that list, top 5. That's not. You can't discredit either one.
That point is fair. What I'm saying is for you. What I'm saying for you is, you gonna use okay. If you're using the argument, LeBron's better than Jordan because he played longer at a higher level. You can't throw away the longevity argument. That's what like LeBron's career is based on.
Can't throw it away for nobody. Karl Malone the same way. 20 years at the same level, baby.
Like
Pick and roll the shit out of it.
the word longevity is why people like Penny, you can't put him in the argument.
Exactly.
Because he didn't have longevity. Not to diss him. Penny's one of the best point guards ever, but he kept getting hurt. Derrick Rose, one of the best point guards ever, kept getting hurt. You can't take away longevity because somebody stayed healthy. The nigga stayed healthy for 20 years and was dominant for 20 years. Yeah, gotta leave that in
People don't like that with it, but that's part of sports, bro. That's
Yeah,
why
it's part of
people
sports.
have a real like these niggas ain't taking care of their body.
Somebody like Tom Brady. Y'all put Tom Brady as the GOAT. Would he be the GOAT if he only played 10 years? Like, only 10 years. He didn't keep coming back, never came back for that extra shit. He only played straight 10. So you got,
It'll still be an argument with like the Montanas and shit like that, or whoever they put up there.
Would we put him as the best? Nah, we wouldn't. He only played 10 straight. That longevity part comes in. You know what I'm saying?
But you still got to perform at a high level.
I mean, yes.
For sure.
Nigga, that's the whole reason.
Nobody's
I
disagreeing
don't know
with
who you think is disagreeing with you right there. I don't know why you keep saying that.
There's no way you get to
I
40,000
said 20
without.
points, or 20 years, 20 points. So that you gotta have 20 points, which is playing at a high level. So I don't know why you keep. I don't know why you
I
keep saying
seen a breakdown. It was like it broke down how long it took him to get 0 to 10,000, 10,000 to 20,000, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and it's equal. 600 games for each of them.
Bro, I really remember them saying he wasn't gonna win a ring. I remember them saying
remember that.
he can't score, couldn't shoot. I remember them
that.
saying he was
Remember
never
that.
like certain things. You know what I'm saying?
I remember
And
that.
it's like it's just kind of cool. Though. We lived it all out. And it's like, damn, this nigga got all that shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Only thing he didn't do was
I
have
can't hate
more
on
rings than Jordan. But I mean, yeah.
I can't hate on it. Can't hate on it, bro. 40,000 is 40,000. I can hate on the fact that you bum ass niggas is losing when he breaking records and shit, but whatever.
I mean, you look at certain things. Jordan went to 6 and won 6. Look, Jordan went to 6 and won 6. LeBron went to what? 10 championships? Or was it 9?
10.
He went to 10 championships. So,
Won what? 4 now? 5? 4?
I ain't gonna lie, just playing in 10 championship games is
Everybody he lost to was legendary ass team.
every team legendary. He ain't lose to no scrub team. Every team he lost to.
The only one you could
I hate that
possibly
argument,
say
bro.
was the
If you're
Dallas
in the
Mavericks.
finals, you're not a scrub
Dirt.
team.
Dirt. Come on,
But
bro.
he was just dirt.
Dirt.
Like, it was
If you're
all
in the
three of
finals,
them.
you're not a scrub.
Yeah, but there's certain teams that have won championships. You like,
Yeah.
like the Bears. Or no, they didn't win that year.
Nah.
They didn't win that year.
Not the Broncos. That's,
Broncos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
it's certain one. You like,
Yeah, true. I think that's all our sports for today. No, let me ask y'all this. We can just get off this
You got
real
Russell
quick.
Wilson, too.
I was about to say, is Russell Wilson Hall of Fame to y'all? That he just got
Yes.
cut.
No.
Just got cut by the
He
Broncos.
got cut by the Broncos, but that's like you said. You hate Sean Payton for good reason.
What's your reason for him being Hall of Fame?
Yeah, you got to put up his numbers. Look at his stats. Russell's
Is he
been
top
consistent.
10?
He's consistent for 10 years.
Yeah.
Football isn't basketball. We're talking 20 years. You're not really making it 20 in football. You know what I'm saying?
But what he do on them teams? He got one ring. He been to 2 Super Bowls.
On the ring, he don't have no MVPs. But if you talking
He
Pro
could.
Bowls, if you talking,
Okay,
he could have
Pro Bowl.
had MVP. If you talking Pro Bowls alone, it went to what? We were talking like 7 of them. Multiple playoff appearances. He never threw for less than 3,000 to 4,000 yards. Always had more than 20 touchdowns.
And I think
That's Hall of Fame
I think
numbers.
people get him fucked up because he got successful so early, and people didn't expect it type shit.
That's a big thing. Russell Wilson coming out. He came out of
Wisconsin, I think.
or Stanford, one of the two.
One of them red teams, yeah. I know it's one of them red teams. I
He's
think
from
it's,
Virginia. He played over here first, and he went over there.
I think it's Wisconsin though.
But the point being is
Nobody knew Russell Wilson was going to be a championship quarterback.
in the NFL. I didn't know he was like that though. You go back to his college tape, he was cooking.
Yeah,
Russell Wilson was like that in college, and when he came out, he started cooking too. The thing is, because the question is he a Hall of Famer, bro? You gotta think some of them Hail Mary passes. He got a golden tape. He got those over.
the tape is going to say yeah for sure.
Yeah, you pull up Russell Wilson's game film, he's a Hall of Famer.
People
If
always
he's a
saying,
Hall of Famer, then is Cam a Hall of Famer?
Yes. What the
Really?
fuck are you talking about?
that nigga ain't say like he's about to get an argument or something.
Cam is probably more of a Hall of Famer. What are we talking
That's
about? Cam has an MVP and went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Russ won one, but cool. Cam went to the Super Bowl.
All right.
Russ won to 2 Super Bowls, matter of fact. He lost
what I
one.
said.
He won one, lost one. So yeah, Russell Wilson's the Hall of Fame. Yes, went to 2 Super Bowls.
I feel like
It's
football.
hard to get in the NFL Hall of Fame.
I feel like
I'm about to say
football Hall of
it's
Fame
easy
a
as
little
shit to get in the NBA Hall
It's
of
a
Fame.
little harder, but
I don't know.
if a dude that went to 2 Super Bowls, won one of them, never threw for less than 3,000 yards, never threw for less than 20 touchdowns.
Yeah, he might have fell off later in his career, but everybody
And he,
fall off
and he
later.
really,
in
he
their
really
career.
only fell off because he went to a new team and
Exactly.
the scheme never worked. So when we discredited him and shit, but the Broncos were already a dumpster fire before he got there.
Ain't like fucking Trent Dilfer in the goddamn Hall of Fame.
He might be, but I don't know. But look,
I don't
look,
think so.
people forget about this Russell Wilson Broncos shit. The Broncos were some shit before he got there. They brought him in hoping he could save them. And he just couldn't save them. So now we penalizing him for going to a bad situation. That's what always like black quarterbacks. I'm bringing it up again, bro. They do that to the black quarterbacks, but the Derek Carrs, he get another job.
I would not. I thought you were about to say him in the Hall of Fame.
Jimmy Garoppolo get another job. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's crazy if he don't get another job to be, but
Who, Jimmy Garoppolo?
no, he's talking about Russell Wilson, but
Well,
he's talking about Russell Wilson, but
where you gonna go?
I
don't
do
know.
think he's a Hall of Famer.
maybe the Steelers.
Steelers to me is the best fit. I guess the Titans. I would say the Titans. You would say the Giants.
Nah, they fucking with Will Levis.
What is that?
Nah, hell nah. Russell Wilson, DeAndre Hopkins would be
Shit.
nasty.
Even one of these teams with a young
Derrick
quarterback,
Henry.
somebody like the Panthers, bring him on to help mentor
Bryce
Bryce Young.
Young.
Even
If
as a
he would
backup,
do that,
he would
that's-
literally be
yeah.
the best backup in the league by far.
By
Yeah.
far.
By far. So every team he could fit on their roster. You know what I'm saying?
The Commanders.
I
Yeah,
don't
teams
want
like that.
I
The
don't want
Patriots.
that for him.
The Patriots to me, like
Mm.
it's a
You
like the
fucking
Raiders.
with
Matter of
Mac
fact,
Jones?
the best team though would be the Raiders. The problem is he just don't quote unquote fit their
Fit,
culture.
yeah.
But they can't get a top quarterback fit, and they have a little bit of free agency money. The Raiders are the best fit.
Can't play no future in Raina though. Let's move on, man. What we got?
Let's see.
It's kind of sports.
Nelly. It's talking about
Matter of fact,
let's talk about Nelly's toughest area of hip hop.
No. Let's stay sports. So we
got
got
next
a
sports?
couple sports. Yeah.
Goddamn.
Did you see the dude took the girl on a date to a basketball game? They get to the basketball game. It was kind of like some nosebleed situations.
Mm-hmm.
She just like left the nigga.
What? Oh, because it was too high.
Yeah.
I did.
She
I ain't
thought she
watched
was
the
gonna be
video,
courtside.
but I did.
Of course,
see a little
yeah.
tweet.
What y'all think about that?
Courtside is crazy. But nosebleeds is kind of like a little. At least you thought about it, but like that's not a good date situation. That's like what you do with your mans. Or
Remember the
some
motherfucker sitting there too? He's like, expecting on court side, you ain't got no ass. And when you look at it, it's like, all right, this is where we gotta talk about social media, bro. I got motherfuckers delusional, bro, because like, you understand courtside ticket? That's what Chris Brown. That's what Rihanna said.
Yeah, that's some celebrities.
Why the fuck you think you belong courtside? Like, when we was growing up, courtside was amazing.
I think this is like an ignorance thing, bro.
Bruh.
And this what look, I'ma say this if nobody else gonna say it. If I invite you to a game, lady, this ain't for you. This date is for me.
That, but I disagree from the perspective of it's for you too, but
I want you to have fun.
I pay
Don't
for
get
the
me wrong.
tickets, bitch. Enjoy yourself. Like, do you even go to basketball games?
That's
Like,
exactly what I'm thinking. Like, you don't even. I know you don't like basketball. Like, I like basketball. I just want you in the company of me enjoying my time at this basketball game.
and what's
So,
crazy is you're not wrong at all. Bro.
If I'm enjoying these motherfucking seats, I need you to sit there and enjoy these motherfucking seats.
I'm gonna buy you a
dog.
drink. I'm gonna buy you some food. I'm gonna buy myself the same thing. And I'm gonna enjoy the game.
We gonna people watch. We gonna laugh. We gonna have
laugh,
some
we
fun.
gonna woo, cheer, all that shit.
Try to get on the
know.
jumbotron.
All that.
Me personally, if I'm not gonna sit someplace I can relatively see with shorty, I'm not gonna take her.
I'm not doing
I'll probably take
nosebleeds. I
the
get it.
nosebleeds.
If we
with
did
my
nosebleeds, hey, dab me up.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if we
Yeah.
had nosebleeds, I'm going with the man.
You're not
Because-
wrong about that.
Because we, you know what I'm saying? We know
Yeah,
what
we
it
can
is.
throw
If
it
it's a
out.
date, you at least get like 200, 100.
Yeah, something.
100
Yeah,
somewhere in
Going with the date,
between.
You try to get that middle range.
Yeah,
It's
you
still
hear
gonna be
me?
expensive, but you gotta go
Yeah.
for a shitty game. Now.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Couple hundred, it ain't couple hundred per.
It
It ain't
depends
that
who you are.
bad.
I'm just
Yeah,
depends who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the Wizards versus Pistons, you might get it for $30.
Yeah, you hear me?
True though.
You might
Fuck
get them
it.
courtside seats.
Go
You
watch
want to
Kate
go against the
Cunningham,
Lakers and
nigga.
shit.
But my thing is, if you don't even like sports, I feel like you don't got no say so when we sit dog.
That, bro, but just if you ain't put no money out, bro, don't be saying somebody pay
Yeah.
their money because they want to spend time with you, and you gonna put them on blast on social media. And then what really irritate me is if I would have took somebody else, you'd been home crying and shit, acting like, you know
You
what
a
I'm saying?
wild nigga. I thought you said you
If I
don't
took
fuck
somebody
with
else and they
nobody.
enjoyed it, you'd be acting like I'm wild. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I say this. Nigga that actually like basketball, he draw like nosebleeds. I can see everything. I can see the action. I can see the, you know.
I prefer that. I prefer
I
that
prefer the
middle
middle
row.
row.
Me too, me
Because you can
too.
see the joint, you can see it down, you can yell, they can hear you.
I
all
don't
that
like
shit.
heights, so nosebleeds, you know, that ain't for me. But
No, I mean I grew up, bro. Like that's literally what that's where we was at.
exactly.
I was damn nigga touched the ceiling. I remember being able to do this as a kid.
field
like,
trips and shit,
I'm
that's
talking
what
about
you
the
get.
fucking roof.
Yeah. My first game experiences was nosebleeds, but hated walking up that motherfucker for sure. Now that I got my own money,
I saw a wrestling show in the nosebleeds. That shit.
I saw Michael Jordan. I saw Michael Jordan play. I was in nosebleeds. Like, hold you. Hey, I could see him on the camera, and I knew who he was on the court.
Binoculars. Boy, kids of the day don't know shit. Yeah, binoculars,
That
boy.
Hey.
It's like you was right there.
That's the thing. Being at the game for me is fun. So I don't give a fuck where I'm sitting.
I saw Daryl Green last game. I was more so the middle row though. Daryl Green last game was cool at FedEx.
Daryl Green.
Cornerback.
Okay.
They just call him the
Oh,
fastest
I'm
man in the league.
trying to fuck. Thought you meant the cuz that be dunking and shit.
No. That's best football. Michael Jordan, when he played for the Wizards, I went to one of his games.
Seeing Iverson from the
I wish I'd
nosebleeds.
have seen Iverson. That's crazy.
Mhm.
I wish I'd have seen Iverson. Or Kobe. I never got to see Kobe play. I wish I'd have seen Kobe.
Yeah.
I definitely seen John Wall and Bill in them play.
On this topic, man, ungrateful bitches never happy. That's all I got.
Yeah, man. We got to talk about that, bro. That's just ungrateful. I guess that's the wrap up. Ungrateful.
The lesson is take a motherfucker to care.
Take
that,
somebody
that,
that's
that
gonna have
actually
fun.
want to be with you.
Because
Yeah.
it's literally that little female homie that's literally going to throw a jersey on and have fun right wherever y'all at.
And that's another thing. If you just don't
So
like
weird.
sports and don't want to come, tell me because I won't take you.
Don't
I
waste
got-
my time.
Yeah.
I got a question. You think
This
it's
ain't no
because
fashion
it was
show.
in the nosebleeds, or you think even if he had got seats in the middle, she still would have left? 'cause it
Nah,
wasn't
if he was down lower, she'd have been
Shit,
more
Should've
content.
been all right.
But to me, bro, that's not what this is about, baby. This is experience. And you gotta understand, nosebleeds is an experience,
Yeah,
bitch. Like,
yeah.
It
you
definitely
ain't,
is an
you
experience.
ain't worthy of that. That's what you know what I'm saying? As a sports fan, though, come on, Ace, come on, Ace.
It definitely is
As
a
a sports
yeah,
fan.
yeah. I
As a
can- yeah.
sports fan,
It's
you
definitely-
ain't
If
worthy
you
of
ain't
that.
fucking with the sport, then why would I get you?
You know
like,
what I'm saying? Like, straight
Yeah.
up, you're not worthy of this nosebleed experience. Because even the courtside, baby, if you ain't worthy of that, you ain't worthy of that. Like,
Cause if you court, I don't want nobody courtside with me that's just dazed, don't know what the fuck going on. I gotta explain every trip down the court. I'm courtside. I'm trying to be locked in, talking to people and shit. Like,
I feel like, so look,
As a
that's
sports fan, I would
basketball.
be completely disgusted. I'm sorry. I would never talk to her again.
Yeah.
I mean, I get you don't want to be in nosebleeds, but bitch, you ain't even try to have fun first. Like, fuck that.
Not like tall women. I'm trying to have D1 baby, so I need you locked
But then they
in.
young. We got to talk about this too, because they not 30. They're not 35. They're not people with $100K, $1,000 jobs. So like she like 19.
You know what I think
21,
happened? Cause you go to the game, you see it, especially when you down there in them seats, you see a lot of bad joints for some niggas that got some money. I think she was up in them nosebleeds, seeing everybody on their fashion show shit down there.
See,
like,
but
damn, it look lit down there.
People be people that's established.
DC
you know what
got
I'm
the
saying?
lofts now. Like, damn,
Those
that
are
shit.
established people, bro. You get what I'm
Like,
saying?
oh, they got a section at the
You
game?
hear me though?
I hear
Those
you.
are established people.
I hear
If
you,
you and your
but-
boyfriend is just two average Joe, normal motherfuckers.
Or if he just met your ass.
But I'm just saying, y'all two normal people. Why did you even expect them to be front row?
Because the only thing she know
He
about
gave
going
off
to
front row
games is...
energy.
Nah, no, bro. The honest answer to that shit is motherfuckers think this shit loving hip hop or
Bro, yeah,
Basketball
this
wise or
generation,
something,
not
yeah.
this one, we kind of lost touch with shit. Like,
when they think about going to the game, they think about Rihanna courtside like a
they
bad
supposed to be
shit.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
But no. We like 15 rows up from Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? Until we get down there. You can. Believe in
You
yourself.
can, yeah.
Believe in yourself.
Especially being a Wizards fan, we could get down
But
there.
if your boyfriend work at Chick-fil-A, bro, don't ask him why he don't got courtside seats. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about? Like,
And I don't even know why you expected them to spend money on some courtside seats. You should actually think that's a red flag if you spending money on courtside seats at Chick-fil-A.
Priorities all fucked
Yeah,
up.
like, oh, what?
this generation,
2,000
I
per-
love him so much, but bro, lost is like the definition right now. Cause ain't no way you thought you just like if you see a shorty, like you telling me somebody gonna have you sitting courtside that's not your parents. Like you gotta look at her. And you like the only person who will put you courtside is your mom.
You know my rule, bruh. If you ain't getting yourself courtside, I'm not trying to hear that shit.
No, I mean if I got it, I got it. But she's like 19, fool. Like it look like the only person putting her courtside is her parents, bro. Like I don't know why you expected that, but alright. Hey.
More power to you.
You know, like we're not talking somebody 25 dating. You know what I'm saying? How you dating a baller, you dating somebody who got it. We're not talking about that. Shorty like she like 18 for real. Like dating the nigga that working like fucking, you know.
If all you know is nosebleeds, motherfucker, you better be happy with these 120.
My thing is,
That's all I'm saying, bro.
as a
Like,
sports fan, bro, I'd be more irritated that I chose to bring you, fool, because that is an experience, fool.
and as a nigga that played basketball, I don't like watching basketball from right on the court type shit. That's not the best way to watch basketball to me.
It depends. I'm case by case. I'm case by case. I'm not gonna act like the nosebleed is better, but I'm saying if somebody chose to take
It's like the
it,
choice between like being at one end of the basket or being like at the half court line type shit.
prefer
To
the
me.
middle.
Like,
I prefer
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I've had to watch games from one end, and it's cool. You can still see the other side, but it's like
it ain't.
it ain't the
Yeah,
same. It ain't the same.
niggas can't hear you talking shit the whole
I saw
time.
Dirk play. That's when I saw the Mavericks play. I saw them play twice. That shit was tight.
I talk shit every game I go to. Just like I'm watching at home. This shit is just like I'm here now.
What else we got?
You seen the Devin Booker versus Shaq beef?
Devin Booker versus Shaq. What's that about?
Shaq, you know, Shaq and AI now the presidents over at Reebok basketball. And they, you know, doing they rounds trying to get people signed with Reebok type shit. They basically doing the Suge Knight shit. Like, yeah.
Death row.
You want some real shoes that's gonna sell type shit, come over to Reebok type shit.
Reebok.
That's basically what they was doing. They said something about Devin Booker shoes, I think, because them joints is trash. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
Basically like some
I'm
fucking
disappointed in Devin Booker and Kyrie.
hoop Air Forces and shit.
Kyrie said he don't support them joints.
Bro, but I'm saying you never came up with one fly shoe. Like,
Oh, with Nike type shit. I didn't see his new joints with his new
not
company.
nan fly shoe out. Like, damn.
He had some hoop joints.
I'm
Strictly hoop.
If you jump to when Kyrie Irving got drafted, you see he's getting a signature shoe, you would think that shit about to be some fly shit.
Yeah, nah.
We ain't getting out one fly shoe. That kind of sucks.
But with his game, I kind of get it. You need some shit. Like, he doing all that shit he do, he can't really sacrifice to look good. But I get it.
I guess Jordan did sacrifice a little bit.
Yeah, because them ones is terrible.
But they so fly.
Oh, you got them on. Go outside and try to dunk on some
hell
shit.
Nah. Flat-footed shoes in general. But you gotta remember that's the era. That era, everything was flat-footed.
I remember he came back wearing the 45.
You talking about ones, nigga. Imagine Chuck Taylor's.
Exactly.
You know
Boy,
what?
niggas ACLs was at risk.
When he came back wearing 45 and he wore the ones in the garden type shit, his fucking feet was bleeding.
Yeah.
Like, that's that's the type of shit.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. But,
They
anyway.
definitely geared them more towards on-court shit. But, I mean, I feel like if you own your own shoe, you could make a stylist one. And
The new KDs look like Air Maxes.
Yeah, I gotta see the new KDs. I gotta see him.
So what Devin Booker, he was like,
So
hey,
yeah,
what the fuck
Devin
you
Booker
say about
saying
me?
that shit basically was like, he laughed. He was like, niggas was wearing the questions talking about the Allen Iversons, but nobody was wearing no goddamn Shaqs with the laughing emojis and shit. And you know the sneakerheads got on his ass because Shaq Gnosis and the Shaq attacks, nigga, them bitches is fire. I don't give a fuck what you
Shaq
say.
Gnosis is probably top 5 shoe of all
Bro,
time.
what? 5?
Low key. And literally
And
just
them-
off some white and black shit.
Them Booker joints compared to them. Come on now. Yeah, you talk about the J.C. Penney Shaqs. Yeah, nobody was trying to wear them, but
Don't wear those.
But the story behind why he went to J.C. Penney and the people that actually wore them appreciated them Shaqs. So
Yep.
I don't see your
I had
argument.
a
Booker
pair of
sorry.
Shaqs. I hated them. But at the time, you appreciate them because they look like Air Forces, and your parents wasn't buying you no Air Forces.
Give me the Shaq Gnosis over the motherfucking Book Ones. or
Yeah,
whatever
we
the
start
fuck.
talking about the fly shit, but Shaq Gnosis is up there with a couple Jordans. Shaq Gnosis is up there. Shaq Attacks maybe not be as up there. Had a pair of those too.
The right size, they look good.
Yeah.
Big feet, they don't look as good.
Yeah. You can keep. I still like Ewins. People bag on Ewins.
I was
now.
about to say, big men never really had the fly shit for real.
Ewins was fly. It's
Ewins
just-
was fly for the era they was fly, and I know what era that was. I had a
even
pair.
a couple years ago, they was fly shit.
At a point, them guns is just too fucking big, bro.
Yeah. I think it's the way motherfuckers would wear them jumps. But again, you know what? But the real problem with Ewins, the puffy tongue.
The tongue, yeah.
The tongue is the problem with the Ewins. They
That
ever
should just make it look fat.
they make it look fat as shit. They fixed the tongue part. Ewins is like to be a classic. It is still a classic for real.
They remind me of like the pump up joints type shit. Like 90s, that shit went crazy.
Yeah, if they switch that tongue around, Ewins is up there.
For a big man, it's probably those and the Shaq shit is probably the best big man shoes.
Yeah.
Nobody rocked the Elijah on?
Them joints was ass, boy. Them joints was. Oh nah, the Kimbe had some fly joints too.
Oh, the Matumbos.
Yeah.
The Matumbos. Yeah. And Duncan's.
And Duncan's.
Duncan.
yup.
What about Duncan?
KG's too when he was with
Yeah.
Nike. Yeah. But they went to Adidas and that shit was trash for real.
I feel like AI had a cool little run with Reebok.
Reebok,
He
yeah.
had a cool little. He had a couple jumps I really will fuck with. At least
Kobe Adidas was trash, but he got it together with
Only Crazy Ace was good.
yeah. Got it together with Nike though. LeBron had some misses, had some good joints too.
LeBron
He had an
early
error.
on.
He had an error.
He started
Yeah.
on fire though. LeBron first couple shoes was alright.
Another thing with KD, he had some. In that same era, he had some joints too that was popular. Like the Galaxies just came back out. Them joints was
KD came
fire.
out fire with the colorway.
Yeah,
The design of the shoe wasn't the
yeah.
best.
The
but
colorways made you
colorway
want them
was
joints for
yeah.
sure. Pearls was always
The
fire.
colorway was different.
Yeah, for sure.
What else we got? Let's keep rolling.
That's all we got for sports. Let's get to these niggas. Did you
Wow.
see this video of these fucking Henny pedicures, bro?
Huh? How do you do a Henny pedicure?
You suck your feet in Henny?
I thought
Your finger?
I thought you just go get the regular pedicure and they got like a body come up with you and make you a drink. That's cool. Sounds great. Good experience. But
Good experience.
they grabbed the Henny and was pouring the Henny in the pedicure for some reason. And I don't know how much they charged this girl for this shit. But all I know is once they started pouring the Henny in the shit, I'd have got the fuck up and left. And like,
Feel like I'm doing it for the experience.
Right.
this is about to sound very, very wild, right?
Her toes are infused.
I really, you're wild.
Niggas get drunk and shit sucking their toes.
Shut the fuck.
It was let me spit my water out on that one.
I'm done sucking toes, by the way. We can talk
You
about
done
it.
what happened?
Bro.
You
You ain't seen these videos of like the foot restorations?
had the beatbox.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen what you've been
Bro.
posting. Yeah, you
Bro.
wild.
You ain't
doing
seen them
that.
videos?
Stop doing that
Nah,
shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, they go to these fucking nail techs and shit, and they marry them motherfucking feet, and bro, they feet be fucked up when they go in there and chip that shit down, and afterwards it look like a pretty ass foot.
Pretty
and
ass
chew.
foot.
So that's when you supposed to do it.
Nah, she just had a whole foot fungus.
Yeah, like that shit you could call state board.
Well,
and shit
first
they
of
doing,
all,
bro.
if you sucking some toes that look like that,
It don't look like
don't
that in
look
the
like
end.
that in
though.
the
It
end.
start like that.
know
but-
what I'm saying? If you sucking when
You're not
start,
gonna notice.
No,
You're not
no,
gonna know.
but that's
What
what
we
I'm
talking about? I'm
saying.
confused.
Say your foot start out with what's that
fungus.
shit with the commercial, the little Lamisil monster and shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. If you putting something like that in your mouth,
You didn't.
But
You
that-
wouldn't know.
you don't
do.
know.
It be all crusty and
No,
look crazy.
after she get her,
No,
she
she
go
get-
to the nail tech.
get it chiseled all off. Oh, you
But
saying?
it's still, it's just painted over.
It's
now.
painted.
I would just hope you not putting something like with that.
That's what I'm saying. It don't look like
It don't
though.
look like
so you
that,
can't just
though.
like be like, "Damn, I ain't gonna suck that."
There
one."
are some women who you could tell
For sure. But if you see these before and afters, bro, they doing miracles, bro.
Yeah, should look crazy.
okay, I'm not gonna disagree.
I lie to
with
you
that.
not.
I just
After the
I will
episode.
hope. I will say I will hope discernment. You
After
can
the
decipher
episode, and I'm not even
between-
talking. I'm not even talking like, oh, she painted over it white or a color to paint over it, right? That shit was a French tip. That shit looked.
Oh! You talking about her nail is actual fucked up? Ew. Like her nail is nasty, and she just paint over the nail. Ew.
But they
But
fixed
by
it.
the end, it looked
it
like.
look normal though.
Listen, I would hope she don't tell you to put that tone.
How did
in
we
your mouth.
even get on that?
You did.
You did.
No,
No,
Yes, it
you
was.
Did. He gonna blame you. You did this.
I brought it up for a reason. The Henny pedicure.
Yeah,
shit.
Henny
That's how we
So
got
what were
there.
they doing? They dipping them in Henny? Yeah, because you said
Yeah, so
you
they
said
getting
infused.
regular
That's what I
pedicures
said.
done and shit, but they throwing the Henny in.
That is how we got here. He right. Infused toes.
Yeah. So I don't know how much more they charging than the regular pedicure, but I'm sure they, it's like being at the bar type shit. But what I was gonna say was I kinda hate when motherfuckers give racism
So to be clear, real quick,
merit.
they're soaking the toes in Henny.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I hate when people give racism merit, bruh. Cause if them motherfuckers go home and be like, them niggas will buy anything, I can't even be mad at that. Cause yeah, you niggas will buy anything.
Why is Henny being treated like some fucking
Miracle like
Antiseptic and like,
It's
what are we
some serum.
doing?
What
Yeah.
is
the alcohol burns everything off.
I mean, I guess that would be true, but just use alcohol then. What the fuck, like?
Like you bring some Henny, I'm thinking you about to pour me a shot.
Hey, we getting lit.
And
this
if that's the
motherfucker.
case,
Your
cool.
toes getting all sticky with Henny though.
Yeah.
But it's in the water though, so it's
So you
it's-
soak it in the Henny, then you
Bro,
put it in the water, probably.
you're literally not doing anything,
You're
basically.
not doing anything.
Are you cleaning it? I guess.
You're not putting enough Henny in there to change nothing. It's just dissipating in the water for real.
Like, but I think that
Wasting
what
Henny.
he said about the alcohol, well, I guess it would kill some of that fungus you brought up earlier. That's the only
Maybe,
thing
but
we
all
know.
you could do witch hazel. You could
Just
rubbing alcohol. You can use whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
that's the only thing. That's the
Hand
only benefit. though.
sanitizer.
The only benefit would be you soaking and cleaning your shit. I guess.
No, the benefit would be they about to upcharge your ass. It's a benefit to them.
Why are you soaking your feet in alcohol? Like drinking alcohol?
You can't tell me they gave you a good reason.
Are you gonna use vodka? Vodka is not even better. Like I'm sitting there thinking about this. Like,
That's
why
not
are we-
even the end though. After they, so let me show you.
Is alcohol good for your skin? It's not good for your skin, right? Why are they doing this?
Not for long periods of time.
They give you fruit snacks while you wait.
Oh, they give you fruit
Pour it
snacks.
in there, boom, your feet in there, and they do the look.
So do they
gold
drop the
leaf.
fruit snacks in there too?
No, you eat the
Oh,
fruit
okay.
snacks. Then they got the gold leaf, the edible gold leaf they put on your legs that don't do a goddamn. Cool, y'all say the fucking alcohol kill bacteria.
Edible gold leaf.
Yeah, you can buy that shit for like a couple dollars a sheet
So you
type
put it on your
shit.
skin, then eat it.
I don't know if they. I doubt
You don't
it.
eat it.
I'm sure it dissolves in the water too.
That's why it's edible because it could dissolve.
Yeah, it's like
I'm wondering why they're saying it's edible. If you put it on your skin.
that's just what it is. You're not. You're not fool. They're scamming people.
Real scamming people.
This is
They
a
just throwing shit in
scam
water.
that people is actually buying into because it's like some elitist shit. Y'all niggas is tripping out here.
Shit,
fool.
it's worse than chicken sandwich.
Like how? This is a Boondocks episode.
Y'all motherfuckers
How
lost
in
their
the-
clone Tyrone and just said bet. Like what the fuck is this? Like
How do you go in somewhere, put your foot in the tub, watch them put Henny in the tub, and don't stop there? Like you keep going with it. Like okay, this some fine pepper.
you know
in
what
here.
actually makes sense when they put their feet in the little drain with all the little fish and they eat all the dead skin and shit. That makes sense, you know.
And it's like some cultural shit.
When they
that
put it in
cool.
the little jail and they get all mushy, that makes sense.
They do that
Putting
too.
your
but
toes
it's
in
Henny
Hennessy
there.
is some ignorant
Hennessy
ass.
and a gold leaf. See me, I'll be ignorant. I'll be like, nah, I'll be handing them the fruit snacks. Be like, nah, these ain't for you to eat. I'll pour the fruit snacks in that motherfucker water too.
And if they did, they wouldn't say shit. They just think it's part of the experience.
It's part of the experience.
Shit gonna smell like grapes.
Mm-hmm. Girl, I just had the best treatment ever.
And my thing
what
is,
you
bro,
get? Hennessy on my tab?
who else is that for?
Please, y'all know.
Who else is that for, bro?
Oh, we ain't gotta talk about that because it's ignorant as fuck.
I hate when racism funny.
Ignorant as fuck,
Because
man.
if you niggas letting this shit fly, bro, I can't.
Don't blame niggas. Blame the people who came up with it and the customers.
That's what I'm. Y'all niggas spending money on this shit.
Whoever actually go to that bullshit, because ain't no way. Like the jail shit is out there. The shit with the fish is out there. The massaging your toes is out there. And your ass say, you know what? I need some Hennessy on my toes. Like, alright. Alright. What else we got? Yeah, what else we got? We're gonna move on.
I know them Asians go home and talk crazy.
But they be like, this dumb
These
motherfucker.
stupid niggas.
Like you buy liquor to drink that shit. It's already fucking with you. You just like, nah, pour it on my feet. Like, what's up with y'all? Y'all think? And they sit there and somebody that's some fly shit. It's not. It's not
The gold leaf is what get me because
Yeah.
like you said, maybe it's some benefits to like the bacteria and all that with the alcohol, right? What's the gold for? Shit just dissolve into
What's
your
the
leg.
edible gold leaf? Like what gold thing out here is edible?
It's real gold the whole time, but
That shit gotta
niggas put that shit on like burgers on YouTube.
It gotta fuck your stomach up. It has to fuck.
I don't know, maybe. Probably shit gold for a couple days. Got glitter in your shit. Putting it on your legs don't do a damn thing. I know that for sure. At least on your food, you get to say, hey, I ate a gold burger. With this shit, I put some gold on my leg and washed it off after. Hey, what?
How much you spend? $700?
Bruh, $2,000. Fuck. All right, let's move on.
Why we on feet?
Ignorance.
Why we on feet? Did you see the video of the Oklahoma? I think it was like a high school pep rally or something. Where they had them licking toes students.
What?
I did see that, and that's very nasty work.
Boy, if
You
I
ain't
was
see
one
it?
of- If I was one of these parents, bro.
Hey,
Oklahoma
okay.
school under investigation after viral video shows students licking peanut butter off of other participants' toes during school-sanctioned fundraiser.
It's like boy, girl, boy, girl.
No.
Deer Creek High School held a
Oh,
fundraiser
hell no.
inside their gym. At least 4 teens laid on their stomach as they vigorously ate peanut butter off another participant's bare feet.
Hold on. Pause. They're saying another participant.
They don't know if it's another student. They don't know
No,
if it's
they
an
do
adult.
know.
They
It's
do?
an adult. A different perspective, a different description of that joint says it's what's the people, not the alumni, but like the donors and shit for the school. The
People
people,
boosters and shit.
that's who it is for the school. It's like parents and shit. You know what I'm saying? People like that from like the SGA or whatever. Those people, that's who it is. They sit in the chair and they had a competition with the kids lick peanut butter off their toes. They're grown ass women. I don't know if one of them would do. They ain't really show their faces. But
Shit
there's
said
definitely several large women. Like,
The toe sucking tournament was an event that students paid to attend.
you're talking about lunch lady looking people, like all looking, they like lunch ladies.
Oh, fuck no.
We're not
This
kids.
is
Like,
insanity.
they all look like lunch ladies.
I'm shooting that bitch up if I see my kid on his stomach licking peanut butter off somebody's toes, bro. What type of games we playing, huh?
Hell nah. Ain't no way.
Hey, bro. I'm raising hell. That's crazy. Ain't no fucking way.
What the fuck?
And I'm a little disappointed in my kid, too.
Yeah, fuck wrong with you, dog? When you learn this?
Like, what your freak ass doing, bro?
What the fuck wrong?
That's fucking crazy.
Unless they forced you to do that shit some type of way, Slim, I'm disappointed.
And I'm mad.
shit.
I want to find the joint that I seen because it said specifically who it was, but not like the names. It was just like, fuck, you know how you got at school. It's not the sponsors and the donors and shit, but it's like people, the parents and shit, like the SGA people,
PTA.
parents, PTA type people. That's basically who it was and shit.
So
It was,
parents was there, is what you're
yeah,
saying.
it was like a pep rally type of thing, and that's the thing they had them do, was lick the shit. It's like
And
it's
they
like a
charge
country.
motherfuckers to
Where
come
you
in?
say it was at? It's like a country ass place.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Yeah, It's like it was like a pet rally they had in front of the whole school, and the parents and shit was there, and like the donors or whoever they supposed to be was all down there, and that was the contest for the peanut butter off their toes.
And they charge niggas to go into that joint.
You spend money to get assaulted.
Well, that shit was nasty.
Insane.
That shit was very much nasty. I mean, I gotta read because you saw the video, right?
Yeah.
Those look like old people, right? Or they blurred it all out.
They blurred it on the joint.
Oh nah, so on when I seen it, only blur the faces of the people, so you can see that it's older women, it's older white women. Yeah, old lunch lady built ass white women, like with fat round type feet. Like, oh my gosh, you just got kids.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Kids just
son, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why are you down on your stomach looking at old ass lady toes? You like that shit?
That shit was crazy.
That's,
Shit was very very fucking crazy.
I'm just and then I'm thinking,
And then the school doubled down and was like, yeah, this was
ritual.
they said not ritual, something like that, but they said the parents had no problem with it. It's a a tradition thing, so whatever.
Yeah.
School doubled down on this shit. Like, yeah, that's what we do.
Was they the parents of the motherfucking kids? What the fuck going on right
I
now?
feel like most of the parents was there. It's like
small communities.
It's like a
and shit.
town. That's what they do in that town.
Like, go ahead, Johnny, it's your turn.
Go lick her toes, Johnny.
Right away type, right of passage type shit.
We all had to do it.
Ew, bro.
What the fuck?
Fuck no. Hey, Dad, I'm questioning you, motherfucker. From that, why you ain't move us away?
No more.
Bring me up in this bullshit. I'll be questioning the fuck out there.
I remember when I was your age and I had to lick a toe.
Bruh, what do you?
They didn't even use peanut butter back then. Y'all got it
That
good.
shit is abuse, though.
Hey, that's sick, bro. Well, yeah. But they not under investigation.
Imagine Crossland doing some shit. You are the bid
Would
for
never
every
happen.
bro.
Well, could never happen. That shit, motherfucker be fast, sued, locked
Yeah,
up.
boy, the police would have raided this shit.
They lock their ass in front of the students. They get right in the middle of class, lock their ass up. They're like, damn, Miss Johnson, Mr. Jackson got lost up today.
Yeah, bro, they
Yeah,
found
that
out about that
shorty
boy.
sucked
They pressed his ass out, really.
That's crazy.
Damn, bro.
It'd be everybody running down the hallway. Oh shit! Oh shit! It'd be all that.
Probably would.
Yeah, that one ignorant nigga say, yeah, I told you about sucking them toes.
Hey, bro, why you touch me last week? Duck kids, man.
Yeah, I was that ignorant nigga. Like,
I see what you did last summer. Like,
bullshit.
That's nasty work, man.
that's it, crazy, man. But yeah, back on the serious note. Ew.
On the lighter though.
I'm talking about y'all. If y'all haven't seen the video, we're talking about all lunch ladies, literally, and not the good ones. Like we're talking about
Face first licking toes.
licking toes.
Were they blindfolded?
No.
What's the point
No,
of it?
it was just down that jump on
They
all
say
fours.
vigorously.
On all fours, yeah, it was a contest.
Oh, who could do it for fast?
Like a-
And I gotta be honest, yes, it looked like some shit they would be doing like a country fair where all they grandmas would be up there and you gotta lick the shit off your grandma. That's what it looked like. I'm just being real.
Statement.
I'm just saying what it looked like on some Oklahoma shit. That's what it looked like.
Oklahoma.
That's what it looked like, son. It looked like they sitting down there.
That's the title right there on some
On some
Oklahoma
Oklahoma
shit.
shit. It looked like they down there licking toes off somebody's grandma. I mean, licking peanut butter off somebody's grandma's toes. Like, and that's what they do for the county fair. Like, that's what it looked like. So, no. Fuck no.
Real quick, last topics. You saying Nelly say he came up in the toughest era of hip hop. I haven't seen many people disagree, but I want to see what y'all thoughts on it.
As far as music wise, yes. Cause a lot of like
What's his era? 50 Cent, Lil Wayne,
Eminem's, Ja Rule's.
Ja Rule.
Yeah, he came up at the toughest era.
I feel like everybody look at the 90s era as the golden era of hip hop, but I feel like
as far as
the
competition
transition from the late 90s to the 2000s, that's what really
Yep.
took hip hop to where
Ludacris,
we is
yeah.
today. Yeah.
That's when you birthed
Ludacris,
the Andre 3000,
yeah. Outkast, yeah.
Like,
That's when everybody from the 90s
came.
came into their own.
You got
Everybody
Pac and
was
Biggie, and you got like Rakim, and you got dudes like that. But it was like,
the top five.
yeah, you had different people. When it got to the 2000s, it was like, it's
Every region had
industry now.
somebody.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everybody. Atlanta had motherfuckers. New York had motherfuckers. LA had motherfuckers.
Nelly is a St. Louis
St.
nigga.
Louis, like it was all over. Texas had motherfuckers. Some Thug and all them. Paul Wall and all them.
And all them niggas was going number one when they drops.
Every single one of them
Yeah.
artists. Like, so yeah. That was the toughest era. That's a tough era of music,
who
period.
had the best region of music, you think?
The South, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
For real?
At that time, you
I
thought-
mean,
No, I'm talking about just in
You talking just
all in
music?
general.
Yeah, it's the South.
Oh,
You
it's the
if
South
you
then.
just say music,
It's the South then.
yeah. If you just say music, it's the South. You talking soul, you talking about rap, you talking about a lot of different things about the South.
And it's a lot to the
Blues.
South because Virginia is technically the South.
Maryland's the South.
Yeah.
Maryland's a part of the South.
So you
I
got
consider us more East Coast.
No, we
South.
have northern traits, East Coast traits, but we're a part of the South.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Yeah.
I thought, I consider it's a East Coast.
We're literally on that borderline. We're part of the
it's
South.
amazing Dixie. Yeah. I don't got no arguments, so that's all we got for y'all this week.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely tough era hip hop. Shout out to that era. That's all I really got on that.
I still listen to that.
Again,
shit.
we'll jump back to the Bowser Pinto plan. Y'all, if y'all don't know, if this directly affects everybody living in DC, and y'all know we from it, born and raised. You know what I'm saying? So take a second, look into that, and when these elections coming up, start figuring out people we need to put in power because that's what they doing. The person who made this thread and broke this shit down, they literally said, y'all ain't put y'all people in place, and well,
This is what we're gonna do.
and so we gotta stop that shit. Even if you don't give a fuck, you gotta understand. The more power you give them, you not giving a fuck. It's not even gonna really be an option no more, nigga. You gonna be getting fucked with just because you didn't give a fuck. So it's time to wake the fuck up. Good Gas Podcast.
Episode 204, man.
We out this bitch.